Was that like the Gotham one?
All right, real quick, Liam.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Movie Club Hangout. I've got on the line here, I'm Kamurai. Everybody go down the line and say who you are.
Who's starting?
Adam.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, I thought Liam was next. Hi, my name's Adam. I'm, Junk Drawer Videos, or that's my channel. And, yeah, that's it.
I'll go. My name's Liam, and I am Servatorix on YouTube, and I do pretty much the same thing as all these other lovely people, which is movie reviews. So yeah. And that's it. That's all the people here.
I'm Tor. My channel is Tor's Times, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Nina. My channel is Vlog Life Nina. You might also know me as Felicia Knight from SourceFed Nerd Movie Reviews.
Oh, that might not be a bad idea to mention.
Yeah.
What do they even call you, Adam? I can't remember.
They call me, okay, Nice Guy Bolton, which I still cannot wrap my head around what that means. And unfortunately for, what was it? Tommy Boy, I think it was. I sang in it, and they dubbed me Brian Seacrest on Phil's channel, and I can't shake it.
I ended up with
so
Biker
great.
Babe.
Because you did some awesome vlogs on a bike, and that's what they remember you for.
The Top Gun one on the bike.
On a bike, yeah. I did like 2 videos on a bike. I'm on Biker Babe.
So, really quick confession, it took me forever to realize what Felicia Knight was playing off of.
Oh, really?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing, though. You don't look at yourself and go, what celebrity do I look like, right?
No, actually, let me see if I can find it. I have...
Dangerous conversation.
Yes.
Aha, there it is.
Very dangerous.
Rah, rah, rah. I have 18 million binders in here. So, I did a stage makeup class, and this is my stage makeup binder, and it has my portfolio.
Okay.
And we did celebrity makeups. So, like, if we were to be an impersonator, and for the longest, I had just done my Mass Effect rant, which has 11 to 12,000 views.
Wow.
And everyone in the comments who was being super nice was like, "You look like Felicia Day." And so I took in a picture of her, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's actually uncanny how much you look like her."
A little bit, honestly. That's fantastic.
Fortunately, I don't need to. This is linked back to the other thing. Fortunately, I don't need to worry about what celebrity I look like because I just look like a regular Scot.
I see a little bit of Sean Connery there.
Oh yeah, I can see Sean Connery.
Who is like the only Scottish actor that anyone can ever name.
Craig Ferguson, just for the record.
Yeah. Or Gerard Butler. There's another one. Of course, I'm gonna know these. I'm gonna know all these because I'm Scottish.
Yeah, you don't.
What about
David
Colin
Tennant is Scottish, right?
Farrell?
Is it?
Oh, I think David Tennant is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So who's Doctor Who fans in all of this?
I'm just not dedicated.
You're
Yeah.
not dedicated.
I love Doctor Who, but I haven't seen like the last season.
You need to catch up, girly, because 50th anniversary is coming up real quick.
Yeah.
We don't have cable.
I might be farther behind than Tor. I don't remember the Matt Smith episodes. Doesn't mean I didn't watch them. I just don't remember them.
To be fair,
I joined in
Matt
at like
Smith
David
is,
Tennant.
I love David Tennant.
I know.
I actually
Matt
like the
Smith's
first Doctor,
good,
but Tennant's awesome.
Tennant
You
was
mean the
amazing.
Ninth Doctor?
Yeah.
The first one
first
in the
new
current
one.
season.
Yeah.
Series, yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher Eccleston.
Oh yeah.
He was good.
Not a dedicated fan. Sorry.
He was really good, but Tennant was better.
Christopher Eccleston was good in Thor 2, but he didn't really talk a lot in... But he had really cool makeup.
Was he one of the elves?
Yeah, he was one of the night elves.
Okay.
Or dark elves, or whatever they called them.
Banana pants, I don't know.
Yeah.
From now on. From now on.
From now on what? Your name is Banana Pants?
From henceforth, they shall be called Banana Pants.
Princess Consuelo Banana Hammock.
I thought that was literally the funniest thing when I was in the secondary school. I used to go around and call myself that all the time. Like, I don't know, like, junior high, I think is what you guys call it, right?
Yeah.
Like grade 7 and 8?
Yeah, that's junior high.
That's junior
secondary
high.
school for us, so yeah. That was
High
what-
school
middle
is
school
secondary.
here,
Okay, leading back to what we were talking about, we started recording late. We should have started recording as soon as Tor jumped in, honestly.
Because I'm so interesting.
Because that's when it got good, Tor.
Never mind Adam, though, eh?
Well, you didn't jump in until later. I mean, you would have been included in the broadcast had you jumped in. When we, okay, anyways, we were in the middle of like doing a world's worst when we went live, because Adam had wanted to see something about Stallone and.
No, don't say it. Don't. That was in private. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of those old action stars, but we don't need. I don't need certain.
I'm just saying, they could remake any movie with a young Stallone, and I would buy like 5 tickets.
No, but the reason I said him is I think it would be cool to see him as an old Stallone. But
well, because you like the Batman where he's all old and broken down and shit.
yeah, well that was. Didn't want to put that on camera, but I thought that would be kind of cool to see.
Batman on his last leg at the nursing home.
That is this. What is the comic? What's the name of the comic that you love there?
The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Which everybody's gonna figure out. I said, I might as well just say it. I said I thought it would be cool to see an aging Stallone play an aging Batman and an aging Schwarzenegger play an aging Superman. I thought that would be fun. And
well, Superman doesn't age, but I agree with you. I think that idea is funny.
Yeah.
What I can't get over is Stallone in the mask, though. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
No, I'm really looking forward to the nursing home one where they're all in the nursing home. The Joker's there and like Batman's there.
The Joker's just like unscrewing the wheels on wheelchairs and shit.
Yes, that needs to happen.
But I think that's a great idea. Like, I would pick Nathan Fillion.
Fillion.
Fillion?
Fillion.
Yep.
I don't know what I said. Fillion. Okay. But I'd pick him for the aging Batman, like in the Cassandra Cain Batgirl. Like if she got her own movie and we needed an old Batman, Nathan I think would be perfect. He's still pretty cut too.
Lady's not going to get her own superhero movie until at least 2016. Let's be for real.
Well, and then which Batgirl is it? I mean, Barbara Gordon needs like her own run of movies, and then she becomes Oracle, and you go into Birds of Prey, and then it would cycle back into the Batman series. Dick Grayson would not. Okay, I can't do this.
No ladies are getting their leading superhero role until at least 2016, and we all know it.
Well, I think the scare there is Wonder Woman, because they keep talking about the Wonder Woman and they keep scrapping it because of who they say is going to get casted.
I thought they had the costumes all done for that.
I want Gina Torres to play Wonder Woman.
Who?
Gina Torres.
Okay,
she was on Firefly.
Oh.
She's a black girl.
That is interesting. Have you seen her lately, though?
Yeah, she's cool.
She's not holding. She wouldn't be a good Wonder Woman, just aesthetically. I'm not against using like a dark-skinned Wonder Woman, even though that would be weird.
Why?
Because it's a Greek goddess or Amazon person.
She's
like,
from the Amazon. That's Hispanic.
She's a Greek goddess. It's not, no, and Amazon's Brazilian.
All right, let's change the subject.
Before like one of us
There's gonna be blood soon. I think
Hugs,
Lucy
Nina, hugs.
Lawless would have made a badass Wonder Woman in like the 90s. Like just take Xena and change the outfit.
Xena?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
See, nowadays I'm afraid like it'd be Jennifer Garner or somebody like.
Wasn't she
See,
Elektra? though?
Yeah. Like, and I don't think like that would work for Wonder Woman.
Well,
She didn't work for
Ben
Elektra,
Affleck
so-
has been Daredevil, and Chris Evans was the Human Torch before he became Captain America.
I'm still mad about that. He doesn't get 2 characters in the Marvel Universe.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, what about Ryan Reynolds?
Oh,
He's Hannibal King. Oh God.
Ryan Reynolds was
he's
Green
Deadpool.
and
Green Lantern.
No,
That
that's
one.
a different universe though. That's DC.
That
He
is a
would-
Oh.
in the Marvel
Yeah, you're
Universe,
right.
he's Hannibal King and Deadpool.
Yeah,
so yeah,
okay.
can't
Yeah.
do
but
Ryan
but-
Reynolds.
I'm mad
it's
about
also
that
Ryan
now.
Reynolds, so he can do whatever he wants.
No,
I mean, they would pay him enough.
no.
No,
I-
my real fear is that they're gonna give Blake Lively more and more acting roles, and I like Blake Lively, but she's not a good actress.
She's not a great actress. She's a good actress, but she's not a great actress.
What
I'll
did
give
she
you that.
play?
She was in the Green Lantern movie. She was in The Town,
Accepted.
Accepted. She was in Savages.
She's better in funny movies. She's not a serious actress.
All of those are just going
She
over
was
my
in
head.
Gossip Girl,
Wait,
which
have
I
you
watched.
seen
I've never seen Gossip Girl.
It is
Rock of
very
Ages?
sparkly, all the time.
I don't watch like TV.
We don't have cable, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well,
But-
all of the Gossip Girl is now on Netflix, so I
Yeah,
can watch it anytime I want.
I still watch Survivor.
So many things to get to before I watch Gossip Girl.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Like I think there's like 27 seasons of Cake Boss to get through.
Okay.
Uh,
Tell me you're at least making cakes.
I do.
Oh, she does, yeah.
Okay, so Guilty Pleasure TV.
Guilty pleasure.
There we go.
Survivor for Tor.
Oh, what else? What
Grimm.
was that show? It's about like
Oh.
cleaning up people's closets that I was watching for like 4 days. It's just like it's like Organization Boss or some crap.
See, I watch What Not to Wear a lot.
Oh, that show's good though.
I love it.
Okay, try not to misconceive me as not a manly guy as top. I used to watch Gilmore Girls.
That's not...
That's a good
That's
show.
why it's a
though.
guilty pleasure, though, because other
Yeah.
people can
Yeah.
make fun of you for it.
My ex-boyfriend and I watch Dance Moms together, so...
Oh, I like you guys
Yeah.
a lot better than my real life friends because they all ripped the piss out of me for that.
Yeah, and gee, imagine what? He was gay.
I have a
Oh,
special
your
spot.
ex?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
I
should
have
have
a
been a
special-
red flag. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Should have.
For guilty pleasures, I have a special spot in my heart for Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
Oh, I know. We saw it on Netflix. We couldn't watch anything else for like a week.
Yeah. And that
Saved by
was
the Bell
big,
was a
'cause that
little
was
bit before my time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 22. I just turned 22.
Oh, okay.
See, she's a baby compared to us.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm 24, so I watched it when I was like 4 years old.
You're fired. What do you mean you're 24?
To be
Yeah.
fair,
I'm
I watched
24.
Buffy when I was like 4 too. So.
Hells yeah.
Are you guys
Buffy
ready
was
for
the shit.
something, right?
What?
I'm 20. I'm 20.
You're 20?
You're 20?
Really? Wow.
Steve,
I would
Baby
have guessed like
movie club
24, 25.
with a beard,
It's the beard, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does add a lot of ages to me, too.
which is
Adam,
brilliant.
are you my age at least? I thought you were up to towards 30 somewhere.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So now we got to talk about the age gap between me and Victoria.
That doesn't bother me at all.
Adam's
I'm,
31.
Yeah, I'm 31.
So you're older than I am, but you look younger than Liam. Ah, this is.
He looks younger than I do.
I called him a 12-year-old the other day. I mean.
See, this is what's gonna be. I'm kind of nervous about VidCon because I won't be able to drink there.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's not 21.
There.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
When's
I've
your
been
birthday?
drinking here for years. I won't be able to drink over there.
Well, yeah, you will, because we'll just buy liquor and bring it back to the hotel.
Bring it back to the room.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to the bar? Drinks cost like $7 a piece there.
That is
Or I could
true.
use my
Bars are
Scottish charms.
expensive as fuck.
I could try and use my Scottish charms to get drinks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
not the kind that we were talking about, Jam. Not the kind that we were talking about earlier on at the start.
What Scottish charms were you talking about before?
Was it the Lucky Charms?
Okay,
No,
I got you now. I got you. It took me a minute.
No,
I was talking about Scottish charms, and Cam thought I was talking about my penis.
Just walk up, flip your kilt. Give me a beer.
I think Cam always thinks you're talking about your penis.
He talks
know.
about it a lot.
No, you bring it up, my friend. No,
You're
not the
starting-
penis, but the
Oh
tongue.
no!
You bring it up.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Ugh.
Wait.
There
I
we
think
go.
I just shamed my entire family just in like the last 5 minutes.
I was afraid we killed Nina with your junk. I mean.
I'm sorry, Nino.
She's over there choking.
You okay?
My laugh is really weird, and so I don't get any oxygen in, and so I'm like.
I nearly killed you just there. I'm sorry.
Wow, I'm sorry.
See, Liam, now this just gives me ammo because you just intercontinentally assaulted somebody with your junk.
What can I say? What can I?
Oh, lawsuit.
See, eventually this won't be funny anymore, and I can stop. But
Nina,
Yeah.
are you going to VidCon?
Oh yeah.
I see. The thing is, I have to find a job. Because I haven't had a job in my entire life.
really?
So yes. So I have to find a job. Because I want to do things. So I'm trying to find an internship with a local company.
That's cool.
That's the way. That's
Which
the way
will pay
Yeah.
which will pay $10 to $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Is it for graphic work or something?
No, it's really just for desk jobs, basically answering phones and stuff.
Oh, okay. But no, what does the company do? Is what I meant.
They are a hosting company.
Like web hosting?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's a technology company. Okay.
That's cool.
Did you see the recent debacle with Walmart?
No,
Which
I missed
one?
that.
So there was a debacle in the last couple of days where expensive shit at Walmart was $7.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And something happened on the developer side, but the company is Rackspace and they host it. They host Walmart. So there were rackers who were sharing out this exploitive information, and so people possibly got fired.
No. Wow.
Yeah.
That honestly sounds a little messed up.
It's because they're
Understandable.
they're a client, and it's not nice to exploit your client's weaknesses.
No, you're absolutely right.
We don't have Walmart over here.
Really?
You don't have Walmart?
Nope. I think we have a sort of a sister company. It's called Asda.
Well,
See-
if you don't have Walmart, you should thank God and keep it that way.
Yeah.
And that was my first thought.
The Walmarts in Germany are way better than they are here.
And that
I
was
don't
my
think I
second
saw a
thought.
single Walmart there.
Oh, there are Walmarts in Germany. They're like big and fully lit and beautiful.
I think. Well, I know I went to an IKEA there, which was like intense. It was like the size of a city, but I don't think I ever saw a Walmart. But there was probably just none in the city I was in.
Probably. You actually have to go a little bit out of your way to get to the Walmart in Germany.
Where like
Just
where
the one in the
were
country.
you?
I was in Würzburg.
Is that north or south?
It's south.
Yeah. Okay, I was like far north.
It's in Bavarian country.
Bye-bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
All this talk of Germany, he's just out of here. Okay. Hey.
What are you doing? Oh, couldn't you leave me one?
No. You got later.
Oh, I gotta mix the wine with the soda because the wine is atrocious.
Why are you
You have
drinking
two in your
it?
hand?
Why
'Cause
are
it's all I
you
have.
drinking bad wine?
It was homemade by somebody, so I felt bad.
Drink it with this stuff.
But it tastes bad, so I was mixing it with ginger ale.
He felt bad,
I mean-
so he decided to announce that it tastes like shit on the internet.
Well, he's never gonna see the video
That's
Okay,
what you think.
because I don't even know who it came from.
Then why do you feel bad?
Because it's
Because
the only
someone
liquor in my
uploaded
house.
it on her.
Because you're Canadian.
I was gonna say it.
I'm sorry, stranger, that I didn't like your wine. I'll drink it anyways. There's always a way.
See, that's completely different here in Scotland. If we don't like the wine, we'll just walk right up to the person. Your wine's pish. Take it back. Just
The
suck.
wine's shit.
Yeah.
Oh, see, maybe it might not even be the wine's fault. I just hate wine, so.
Then again, why are you drinking wine?
Because I don't have anything else.
You don't have water?
Well, yeah. I drank the water, and then I started with the wine.
Like fruit juice?
I don't really. See, I try not to drink calories unless they're from alcohol.
Fair assumption.
Because if you're going to drink calories, they might as well have a purpose.
Seems
Adam,
weird
can
to
you
me.
explain that to me in non-drinkies?
Explain what?
Like, just that process, because you live with her, obviously.
Well,
so you understand her?
Well, when I drank, it was sort of the same idea. You know, if you're gonna get drunk, you may as well not drink like beer, where it's like, you know, drink like my theory was always drink like liquor with diet soda. Then
Yeah.
the only calories
The
come
best
from the
option is
liquor.
like vodka tonic or vodka and diet something.
I won't get it, it's fine.
Shit.
Well,
It's
you're
like-
like this big. Get a blanket.
It's okay,
She's
join
in
the
her
blanket club.
What is going there? You guys have snow now.
Yes.
Fuck we
What?
do.
Talk about that.
Here, look out the window.
What's going on?
They've
Snow.
snow.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I saw that on Tumblr earlier.
Oh wow.
We have like snowbanks starting already.
Yeah, I had to shovel the driveway.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I couldn't.
No.
Your reflection was. Never mind.
And Tor and Adam are gonna think I'm a total wimp because my immune system is shite. So it gets to like 50 degrees here, and I'm like, I'm shivering. Why am I shivering?
I don't know what 50 degrees
Yeah, we
means.
don't know what 50 degrees is.
Are you using Celsius or Fahrenheit there?
Celsius is us.
We're the same way. We're the same way.
Fahrenheit.
So right now it's probably -4.
Just a second.
But you're in Texas.
Yes.
Like in Georgia, when it gets to like anywhere below 70, people start complaining.
Yeah. It's not that I hate the cold. I really like the cold. I hate wind.
Yeah.
I hate the cold too.
No, I love the cold. I hate the wind.
Why do you love the cold?
I like snow. I miss snow.
I hate snow. Why do you like snow? What's good about snow?
Because I've been forced to be without real snow for like 15 years.
Forced? That's a blessing.
See, here in Scotland, we get all like the cold weather and all that. We just don't get any of the benefits, like the fun snow and all that. We don't get any of it. We just get the cold. To be honest, I kind of like bad weather. I like rain and I like wind.
It's been wet here.
It's 32 here right now.
Let me see what it is in Celsius here.
Now, Liam, while she's doing that, do you guys use Celsius over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are sensible. What about in Canada? Is it Fahrenheit there?
Celsius.
No, Celsius.
Yes! All the other countries make sense.
I think the States is like the only place they follow Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Well, we like the
English system, which they don't use.
That one. Yeah.
They abandoned it for a better one.
Yeah, because metric system makes more sense overall, and Celsius is essentially a temperature-based metric system. Honestly, I would prefer Kelvin. Kelvin makes more sense. But
okay, I don't need the Putnam.
What?
Oh, I have a bunch of places plugged into my phone's weather app, and one of them is called Putnam.
Okay.
And it kept wanting to go to that one. No! Not what I want.
See, this is one of my fears for like the like you see all these stupid kids on their phone like walking and texting and stuff, and you start feeling like an old person, and you're like, yeah, I can't believe these kids these days. I just picture like a Google Hangout where everyone's just like this.
Okay, so Celsius.
I saw today. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's 18 degrees Celsius here.
That's fantastically warm. That's like swimming temperature.
And I am like shivering.
You said it's 13, did you say?
18.
18. Wow, that's hot.
Yeah.
See, I'd probably be fine, but I'm a thick guy, a chubby guy or whatever. Nina, you're like scarily thin, as far as I can tell.
Thank you. That's always what I need to hear. I always need to hear really demeaning comments about my weight.
No,
Oh, this is funny.
We'll just give Kamurai like 30 seconds to get his foot out of his mouth.
You're just tiny. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nice job fixing that, buddy.
Yeah. There's no fixing it. I just have to kind of move on and hope she doesn't hate me.
Oh, trust me, you're not the first person, and you won't be the last.
You know what? I think that a lot of people don't think that would be an insult. It's like it's a personal thing, right?
Well,
yeah.
But if you get it all the time, then it becomes offensive, right? So.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer to home because I've had people say like, "Oh my God, do you have an eating disorder, or what diet are you on?"
No, that's fucked up. That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah, like I knew what you were talking about. I was being an ass. But yeah, those comments hit a little closer to home than I would like them to sometimes.
I'll keep it in mind from now on. But
the hell, you guys?
I'm a pirate. I thought you liked pirates.
I do like pirates. I'm the fucking pirate queen.
See, I'm trying to be the opposite of Cam right now. I'm trying to get in your good side.
And I'm putting the Google effects away.
I'm not. Oh wait, they did a nipple in here.
I always want to be on Nina's good side. I just failure.
Look at Victoria.
I didn't mean to do that.
What did she do? She in Venice?
Her head is.
Do eye things on at the same time. Look at that. I'm wearing a monocle and an eye patch. I'm the fastest pirate ever.
You're the Monopoly guy of pirates.
I know. The
Oh,
clumsiest pirate ever. Alright.
Oh, has anyone seen Unforgotten Realms?
No.
I don't know what the gong was for, but
I just wanted to hear it.
okay, so no, it wouldn't make any sense if I referenced that, but they make a joke about like wizards wearing monocles, and that's what I was thinking is like he's a pirate wizard.
Does anyone know what the movie club this week is?
South Park.
South Park.
Yeah,
Okay.
South Park, bigger, longer, uncut.
I may do that one.
And then
I may not.
you're going to jump in with We Are Movie Club, Adam just put out Memento, and then next week will be Red vs. Blue Season 1.
Okay. I can probably do that one.
Are you familiar with Red vs. Blue, or?
Yeah.
Yay!
I've been on the internet for like my entire life.
That should mean that you know what they are, but
I've never seen it.
I
know of it, but I've never seen it.
I started watching The Guild Season 2. Because it took me a while. But, yeah, I started watching. I actually have an autographed copy of Season 1 and Season 2.
Oh, really? By Felicia?
Yeah, by everyone in the Season 1 and Season 2 cast.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Where did you get that
at? It's in my box over there.
No, where did you get them to sign it at?
I actually won it in a contest. They were having their Season 5 giveaway. I was like, I never win giveaways, but why not? I'll just fucking do it. And like 3 weeks later, I got an email in my inbox. Like, this is an intern from the guild.
Oh,
What's your
that's
address so that we can send it to you?
You just kind of hope that it works out. Alright, I gotta get another bottle of water or something. I'm dying.
Adam, you look ridiculous, my friend.
Well, thank you. That's what I'm kind of going for, I guess. I like it when I do this.
So what's everybody else been watching lately?
Whatever movie club tells me to.
Yeah. Actually, I've been watching a few Christmas movies.
Yeah,
I
we
watched
watched
Love
Christmas with the
Actually.
kids.
I just watched Loveless. That Nina, I think you'll have things to say if you watch that one.
Loveless?
Yeah, Loveless.
I'm an opinionated person, so that is not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, well, it's all about Linda Lovelace and like the horrible life she lived, like married to the Chuck, whatever his name was, who got her to be a porn star, and like all the stuff she went through, and coming out to the public.
Yeah, I would have thoughts about that.
Yeah, I figured. Grown Ups 2, if you got something else to watch, go watch that.
Yeah.
Because it's just more of the first movie, it seems like.
I didn't even want to watch the first movie because it looked terrible.
It's actually not bad.
I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just not my typical, like, hey, I want to watch this.
See, like, I'm super biased because I don't like Adam Sandler movies.
I'm the same way. I'm just kind of tired of them, to be honest.
Well, they're hit or miss. I mean, like, Big Daddy was good. Click was amazing.
I've never seen that one.
See, you're naming the ones that I didn't really like.
Oh, really? You like, what, like Billy Madison?
Yeah.
I've never seen Billy Madison.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore I like.
I've seen bits and pieces of Happy Gilmore.
It's a classic.
The Fonz made that film for me.
Go in your home, Ball. Why don't you want to go home?
It's technical. It's technical.
Okay, so what's a movie that you guys would want to watch every day, all day, for...
Fight Club.
Yeah. Fight Club?
Oh, yeah.
I've done it. Red versus Blue. I go to series if I'm going to watch them continuously because they change enough over the course of the series that I don't get tired. Like Big Bang Theory, I can watch on repeat. Red versus Blue. I've actually done that, and I had to stop myself from doing it today.
See, I got these for my birthday, too. They're super cute.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
It was
it was a while ago. Yeah.
23rd. It was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Can I just interrupt this conversation? You know, you look fabulous in that tiara.
Oh, thank you.
Cervatorix, smooth.
I'm so glad you have matching tiaras.
That's what I was going for. I was trying to draw attention to the tiara I'm wearing. I'm needy that way.
Yeah.
You should just come up with a signal where you like make a random noise and everybody just has to pay you a compliment.
Oh, that's way too needy now.
Just do like an owl hoot or something and.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind.
Owl hoot.
So you go, whoo, and we'll be like, oh, Cervatorix, you look so nice right now.
Oh wow, that's an amazing superpower. I get so much confidence, it's unreal.
Lately I've been watching 10 Things I Hate About You, like, on repeat.
Oh, really? That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Movie.
What?
Yeah, he's... For a while it was the new guy.
That's not a bad one. I don't think I'd want to watch that back-to-back, though.
I'd do it because Eliza Dushku is hot.
And I can't fault you there. Like, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I would watch. Dollhouse.
That really cat's it.
I could watch Dollhouse back
I
to
met
back.
her. I met her, and it was super fab. Why is my tiara not...
Because it's weird.
There we go.
Did you fangirl out when you met her?
Oh, yeah. So we got to talking, and the person before me was talking about Dollhouse and was like, oh, that premiered on my birthday, because it did. And so I said that, and she was like, oh, when's your birthday? I was like, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And she was like, happy birthday. And so I got her to sign my thing. I got out of the line. I went about 6 steps to where no one could see me and was just like, I need to chill out. I have an entire day ahead of me. This is going to be real. And she said happy birthday to me like 3 times after that because we were in the photo line and she recognized me. And then I went up and talked on a panel, asked a question at her panel, and she said, are you the birthday girl? And so, like, in front of this entire room of people, I have to say, like, yes, I am. Which is really not usually how I am, but
That's
it was
fantastic.
good.
Oh man, I don't know. There's such a small list of people I would freak out like legitimately fan out about. I'd be more likely to be nervous that like I'm talking to a pretty girl or something.
Yeah.
Or like someone I'm actually interested in, because I don't know.
I've
Like,
had a crush on her for 15 years. So.
I don't blame you in the slightest. She's actually, and she's cool. Like all her interviews and stuff I've ever seen. Like she worked with Freddie Wong.
Oh yeah.
So like I know she's not a big head person.
She's super down to earth, and it was really amazing to see her.
Yeah, and I mean, I definitely think that would be someone cool to hang out with. Like, All right, who's got the feedback?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's getting bad.
It's
The feedback?
I hear like weird sounds, like somebody's playing a video game.
What it sounds like to me is that like it's our words being spoken back, but like on a delay and really muted. So.
No, somebody is like kicking something. It almost.
Yeah, I
sounds
keep
like.
hearing like a
Clunk, clunk.
yeah clunk.
Adam, is it somebody who's in hell?
I'm trying to see. Let me mute my mic.
Okay, everybody make lots of noise now.
Test, test, test. Like I can hear me say test when I do that.
I don't know.
See, I don't hear any feedback now.
Test, test, test.
I mean, it's like a little bit, but it's.
Yeah, it's reasonable now. I don't know. Maybe
it's manageable.
It's Adam's computer's broken. We have to kick him out.
Get the fuck out.
Let me see this other one.
That's okay, Adam.
That's weird.
Adam, are you at least taking pictures of yourself?
No.
Because that could be like our new little icon to put up for your videos.
Oh yeah, the last the thumbnail for the last Hangout was me
with the mustache.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's perfect. I'm not changing it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I know who that is.
You okay, Nina?
Yeah, I'm just going through my email real quick because I haven't been on my computer all day.
You can tell by the.
Oh yeah. I think about Elijah Dushku like 75% of the time, so. Okay. And that's done. Like the thing is, I have like 2 emails, so I have to constantly check my email, and it's ridiculous.
Wow, you're.
I just let mine pile up, because I don't care.
See, I can't. I'm like, if it's 1 email in there, I'm like, fine, I can just leave it there, and it'll be okay. But like, I get more than 4, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many emails.
Yeah, I just can't deal with it.
My inbox has to be empty.
Oh wow, okay.
That's weird.
I don't keep email ever.
Well, I mean, like, I let it sit for like a couple weeks, and then I sort it by sender, and then I end up deleting most of it. So, like, it's like, why bother checking it? I can do it in one swoop, once every couple weeks, and it's good. Because I don't care.
I delete them like as I get them.
I'm not so digging these hearts. I think I'm gonna go back to the tiara.
Okay, everyone has to pick one Google effect, okay?
One Google effect.
Yeah, one Google effect.
Okay.
Or Adam, you pick the one you've got, okay?
Deal.
Okay? Seeing as you've already put so much work into it.
That one's pretty classic, Tor.
The eyebrows?
Yep.
I don't need them to do that, though.
I need to find something to go with this monocle.
Oh, you said 1.
No, you can go for 2, I suppose. Adam's got 2.
I'm a cool
3.
cat.
The mustache and the beard are two different.
Oh, yeah.
I snuck one by.
Okay, I'm gonna choose this one, seeing as it makes like hardly any difference whatsoever.
One of the things that we need to learn how to do is do a lower third.
What's that?
It's that bar that goes across the screen on the lower part of it, like right here. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how, because I watched last P4A, and they were like having so much fun with them last year.
What does the bar do?
You just like put your name in it, and then you put in a like funny subtitle.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh man, I made Real quick, I don't know if anyone else can see the questions that come up, but apparently we've had this on this time, and we've had some entries, but they're very unspecific or weird.
Other languages.
Yeah, there's Russian there and Korean, and then do you like dogs? Which I'm not a big fan of.
Yes. Do you like sex?
Brazil.
Cleverson, hi. I don't remember how to say hi in Portuguese, but hi.
There's a chat here.
Do you like eat cheese?
Who doesn't like cheese?
I'm not a huge fan.
I like cheese.
I like it on the Big King. Like, I've started eating those because why not? But,
what is the Big King?
it's a Big Mac from Burger King.
What the hell?
That's exactly what it is.
You like sex?
You are not in call. I'm sure all of us to some degree enjoy sex. Anyone
That's
object
kind
to
of a
that?
silly question.
My thoughts on that is it's not an audience's business to know if I like sex or not.
You just
I
went
hate
on
it.
about how much you like Elijah Dushku.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think they're thinking you're gonna kidnap her and have tea parties. I'm just saying.
I totally would. They'd be like, let's have a tea party. When I
One
finish
number
this,
two.
I'll probably go make some tea.
The thing is that people see me as a lot more sexualized than I am. And this is something that happens in my real life, not just on the internet, but...
Well, because you're open and opinionated about things, so I think people translate that into you being promiscuous or whatever.
Yes, because God forbid a woman have an opinion.
By the way, can I say something that is kind of awesome that happened to me the other day?
Yeah.
I got recognized.
Really?
Oh, good.
Awesome.
I was afraid
That's
where you were
great.
going with that.
Well, Scotland's really small, so that's kind of understandable, but I got recognized. I was in Glasgow the other day, and someone said they saw, they watched SourceFed, and that they saw I was regular Scot, and it's really awesome.
That's sweet.
I have a story to go with that.
Wait,
Huh?
Paul, real quick, why is Penis Land in the chat?
That is
What?
Kamurai. I think you have a dirty mind. I think
In the
that
chat, it says from your name, hello, www.penisland.com. No, wait, .net.
Yeah, and I think you have a dirty mind because I typed penisland.net.
Yeah.
When you see Penisland, that's cool, man.
Jeez. I think you've got penis in the brain, my friend. You start talking about my junk all the time, and now you're talking about...
I mean, if it's okay if you're gay. We just need to know.
Not gay. I'm not exactly opposed to the idea. It's just never been an inclination.
Well, you and Liam will get to share a hotel room, so...
What's up, buddy?
So,
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Adam?
Oh, Victoria and I did a live stream at we're with another YouTuber named Vlogging Life. He's got quite a few subscribers.
Yeah.
yeah.
And some people that were in there recognized me and said they work with me.
Oops.
And I was like, who are you? Come say hi. I'd love to meet you. And they're like, all right. And they never did.
Because they were liars.
I guess, yeah.
I got recognized by a guy up at the college. He was like, I was watching SourceFed Nerd the other day, and you were on it. I was like, oh yeah, neat.
That's cool.
See, like, I know there are people who watch DeFranco and, like, SourceFed at my college, but none of them have ever said anything to me. And I'm like, thank God, but also, like...
That's because they're in shock and awe that you're actually there in person.
Yeah, they're like, she's so famous.
She's from the internet.
I'm from...
What the fuck is the internet?
The fuck is the internet?
That's a very good question, Adam.
Ben Affleck answered that for Jason Mewes, so we have documented answers.
Yep.
What the fuck is the internet? Sorry. Oh, such a great scene.
It's such a great line because everyone uses the internet, and what the fuck is the internet? People, I don't know.
So I know Jam or Chris has seen it, but has anybody else seen my monologue video that I did this week?
Yeah, I thought that was really awesome.
No, yeah, it really is. I didn't mean to disparage it if I did.
Oh no, I really liked having that heavy discussion. It was just weird.
It was weird and it was exhausting because I was at work and my brain was being taxed as it was. And then the conversation just kind of went emotionally draining, and I went, I can't. And then like you brought up the thing like I called you a slut. I was like, I don't mean that. Hugs.
Yeah, no. To be fair, I called my own self and I love you, slut. Because I give love very freely.
And that's a good quality, I think, honestly.
You would have thought that the corner store guy would be the more controversial of all of us. But it seems that you kind of taken helm on that.
Who, Nina or me?
No, Cam.
I'm controversial?
Corner store gets a bad rap, but he's a good guy.
Ray's awesome. I'm going to say that straight up. Ray, because I dealt with him a little bit, and we did that collab, because he's got such a distinctive voice. I wanted to try doing that voiceover stuff, and it worked out really well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the actual thing for the... I think I did one for the Frighteners, and he did one on his own for Hellraiser.
Cool. Yeah. I saw that he did his. I haven't been watching reviews lately because I've just been swamped by everything.
Yeah, it's November, NaNoWriMo. I don't expect much from you. I'm surprised you're even here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't written anything today, but I'm going to after the chat.
You're going to have a long night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be up till like 3 in the morning? Oh, wait, that's me. Right.
I always am.
That's Liam as we speak.
I'm like always up until like 2:30 in the morning right now.
See, I usually go to bed at like 10 o'clock, so...
Because I have, I'm doing my final for my government class, my online government class. It's my final, and I only have to get like a 3 on it to pass for the class.
A 3? Out of 100? Oh.
Out of 30.
Okay.
Oh, right,
like a 10%. Okay.
Yeah. I only have to get like a bare minimum score to pass the class because I have a 4.0 right now, and I literally have one more class to finish my associate's degree.
We don't have that whole like 4.0 grade point average sort of thing here. We just tell people they're dumb if they are.
See, I am the smarty pants and teacher's pet in all of the classes.
So the opposite of me then.
Yeah.
See, well, you watch movies for class.
Yeah. I
You
guess.
have no excuse not to be doing well
really.
then.
Being the teacher's pet is freaking fun.
I enjoy it.
I like having an interaction with the teacher, but I mean, being a pet is like to me that makes it sound like you put extra effort in, and
oh hell yeah.
And see, like, technically yes, I put more effort into knowing my teachers than my classmates do, but my classmates literally don't give a fuck.
Which does it blow your mind? Like people, well, I guess it's different when you're doing online school, but like when you go to class and you show up like 3 minutes late and you walk in and you walk from the back of the room to the front and 50% of the class is playing WoW online on their laptops during a lecture and you're just like, why the fuck are you here right now?
I've never caught anyone playing MMOs.
My class had 20 people in it and I shit you not, they were like 10 of them would be playing games online. One girl would Skype her boyfriend in class.
Video chat?
Wow.
Yeah. She would sit there and talk to him.
And the professor would just be okay with that?
Yeah. They would like lecture to like the first 3 rows because anybody behind them weren't paying attention.
Oh yeah. No, I completely get that.
And I know it's a lot different. Like my college class had 20 people in it. Like I know in bigger cities it would be like a lecture room with like 1,000 people in it or whatever. But
most of my important classes were like yours, tours. I was in the first 3 rows. So.
I've only been to junior college, so.
I would show up and they would have left my front row seat open for me because they knew I was gonna be there.
Wow.
Yeah.
See when I said that earlier on about how like that's the complete opposite of me. It's not like I'm not like that now, but like, see that's do you remember like ages ago when I like first started doing vlogs and I did that Why I Love Films video?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, like in secondary school or like high school, junior high, I was like properly like not into school at all. Like hardly would show up. I had a bad attitude when I was there, and wasn't focused. But honestly, when I started like discovering like film analysis and just started watching more films and getting really into that sort of world, that's when I properly started focusing. And now I'm at college doing that, so it's also led on to why I do these movie reviews. So yeah, that's another reason why I should have probably added that to that cheesy as fuck video, but
in high school I was a legitimate academic decathlon nerd.
Oh wow.
I never went that far. I mean,
yeah, we didn't have those.
Just a second.
You get no.
I know I was on the honor roll like all 4 years of high school. They printed my name in the paper and crap.
Yeah, I was on honor roll in high school and college.
But the thing was,
that's
like you didn't have to try to be
right.
there. It's just
those are my medals.
Wow.
Oh wow.
You have medal? Oh dear.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I got
a medal.
I have a bin full of like plaques and stuff from high school.
I have a manila folder of achievement awards that I got. Yeah, I
wish I went to your guys' high school. My high school didn't give you shit for being good at learning.
Oh, you're not dumb. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay. So the medals were from an extracurricular activity where I literally studied and took tests for fun.
Oh wow.
What kind of tests?
Academic decathlon, there's 10 subjects, so 7 are multiple choice tests and 3 are subjective separate. Math, reading, literature and language, art, music, history, science. So yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. Yeah. Like I'll go on and take the Mensa quiz for fun.
Essay, interview, and speech were the other 3.
See, did you ever do like because I think we were talking about it in the comments of one of your videos, but did you ever do like a Shakespeare sort of monologue thing at all in one of your many nerdy like extracurricular activities?
I've done theater, I've done monologues,
That's cool.
I've done all sorts of things.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of got that sort of feeling that you did that kind of thing, especially when you did the most recent monologue that you did.
Oh yeah, there's my the Fault in Our Stars monologue is still probably my favorite, but that one was really good. I really wanted to do that monologue for a long time.
Okay, so what did everybody do as like extracurriculars in high school? Because like I was in drama club and band.
I was an academic decathlete, and I did the NHS, the National Honor Society. I did actually very little work for the NHS. I just was like there.
I got really drunk, smoked cigarettes, and broke a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know you did.
But in college, I've become the acting and theater nerd that I am.
See, I kind of had a mix of both worlds. I had, for a long time I did rugby, which is, yeah, very kind of, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the one thing I forgot. My freshman year in high school, I was a pep squad. I was a pep squad cheerleader.
Oh.
Which,
I don't know why I left.
no, oh, legitimately, I laugh at this. I got a trophy for that.
But
Because I worked hard to like be at all the games and practices and whatnot, like they gave me a trophy for that, and literally it was only because my mom was super freaking lazy.
Okay. Well, I'm a nerdy guy when it comes down to it. Evidence A, I guess. But like in high school, I don't know, maybe because I never had the option before. Like I went out and did gridiron for a couple years, and then when lacrosse came open, I went and did lacrosse. I did JRTC, and like I worked with the newspaper for JRTC for a little bit. So when I went to college, I tried to go with JRTC there as well, and then didn't like it, so I got out of it. But I went and played rugby and lacrosse in college as well.
that's one of the things I want to try. Like lacrosse, that seems like a really cool sport.
I really, really like it.
Isn't it just like hockey with a net instead of a curve on the end of your
It's your
stick?
national sport. Have some respect.
I've never played it. Come on.
It is technically our national sport. Hockey is not.
I also can't skate, so.
I like.
Well, I know it has nothing to do
hockey.
with lacrosse, but I can't play hockey either.
I
so.
can't figure out American football, but I like hockey.
Well, see, and if I watch hockey long enough, it just looks like lacrosse.
The only sports team I was ever on was a baseball team for one practice.
I was never on a sports team because I am not athletic.
I was in a camera club and a storytelling club.
That
Yeah.
sounds kind of cool, actually.
Oh yeah, by the way, the complete opposite experience. Like, you know when I just said I focused up at one point during my high school career?
Yeah.
Well, during that time, I also did Shakespeare acting competition. Like, competition Shakespeare monologues.
I'm gonna be real with you. I hate Shakespeare.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
thou speak illest of the bard.
That stings.
Yes. I don't like most
Like,
of Shakespeare.
All Shakespeare? There's nothing you like?
No, there are legitimately things I like.
You don't like
but
Elizabethan, or you don't like Shakespeare?
I don't like his tragedies, which are the ones that get the most.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like Hamlet, Macbeth.
Yeah, I hate Hamlet. I'm okay with Macbeth. I hate Romeo and Juliet.
What about Midsummer Night's Dream?
I like Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Yeah, Get Over It was a
Oh.
great movie based on Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Just a second, I gotta plug in.
You used up your seconds. But no, yeah, Get Over It. Like, I never really liked Kirsten Dunst, and then I saw Get Over It, and I'm like, why did I not like her? And I think it's the movie, not necessarily her, that won me over.
And then you saw another movie with her, and you were like, oh, right, that's why she's super annoying.
No, I think
What?
the movie I saw was Kirsten Dunst. I didn't really like Kirsten Dunst before I saw Get Over It, because it's such a good movie based on such a good play. But
Kirsten Dunst is strange, but
she has done some strange roles. But before that, I had seen her in Crow 4, and she gets her lips sewn shut, and I had enjoyed that because I didn't like her.
Sounds about right.
I was like, about time someone shut that bitch up. But no, it was really a cool effect the way they did it. Honestly, and she's actually cool enough, and she does some weird wacky roles. She was good in Eternal Sunshine. She was okay as Mary Jane.
yeah.
I think they could have got someone better, but she did a good job.
I still
I
need
wish
to
they
watch
had-
Eternal Sunshine.
I wish they had gone with the original pick they had chosen.
Who'd they pick originally for Mary Jane?
3 guesses.
I really don't know. Maria Thayer's the first one that comes to mind.
Well, I'm saying I would have liked to see her. So.
Oh, Eliza Dushku.
And yeah.
I can't see that. Well,
I can.
I couldn't have seen Kirsten Dunst either at first, but at least she's got the right complexion. That's a weird thing. Let's talk about that real quick. And like when you transfer media and you expect like a certain character to look a certain way, and they don't do that, how bothered are you guys by that?
When you transfer media?
Yeah.
Like comic books to movies.
Okay.
So that was actually one of the things. Like The Fault in Our Stars movie is coming out next year, and they cast William Dafoe as Peter Van Houten, and I had always thought Woody Harrelson was like my Peter Van Houten, and I thought about it. Yeah, they are. And I thought about it, and I was like, that's a little strange, but I can see where they would get that. And so for me, it's like, if I can see where they get it, then I can normally accept it.
Okay.
For me, it's like, if they cast somebody completely different from what my vision of the character should be, at first I'll be put off by it. But if that actor does a decent job and actually does a good job of portraying the character, then I'll actually adjust my like mental take on it to have them in it instead. But if the actor does a shit job, then I'm like, well, fuck them.
One of the ones that I think is very telling of that tour was what's his name? The guy in Prisoner of Azkaban who plays Moody. Moody?
Worm?
You're talking about Sirius or Professor Moody?
The werewolf.
Yeah, no,
Lupin.
not Moody. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Lupin, yeah.
Lupin.
Lupin, there we go. I was like, I know it's a wolf name.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have expected him for that, but he did a really good job.
I can't remember who that was. I'm not a Harry Potter person.
Bill Nighy was really great in those films, even though he was in them for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But I've come to like Bill Nighy more and more as I see more of him.
Who was he again? I can't remember.
He was like a representative for the Ministry of Magic, yeah? He's like the guy that came over.
Yeah, he was the minister.
Yeah, everyone their stuff at the start of the 7th one.
Yeah,
right?
So...
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like the hugest Harry Potter fan on the planet. I'm just like... It's been my entire life.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my problem with it. I had the first 3 books read to me when I was in the 4th grade. They didn't finish the movies until after I was done college. So it was just too far-reaching of a span. Like, I think I read up to the 5th book, and then I've never read any more, and I completely lost interest. And without reading the last books, you watch the movies, and they don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I actually skipped a day of class to go see all 7 movies, or all 8 movies back to back before the premiere of movie 8.
Wow. That's dedicated.
Yeah, that's dedication. I did do a movie marathon before I saw it too. But
yeah, I could never watch movies for that long.
We left the house at like 4 in the morning, and we ended up getting back at 4 in the morning the next day.
Oh my god. See,
Go
our local...
No,
go ahead, Liam.
We're so
our local
polite.
theater does a thing called Starry Night or Moonlight Madness or some crap. So you can buy a ticket and go to the theater from like 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And they'll show a bunch of different movies, but they never show like good movies.
Well, yeah, because the licensing.
Yeah. They showed like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants too. Stuff like that.
See, I've watched the first one, and I just can't with the second.
I've
The
seen
first
both
one
of
was
them,
okay.
and I don't think either one's a bad movie.
The first one was okay, but the part with the little girl that had cancer was just too much for me to handle.
That's what made the movie so good, though.
It hurt.
It was tragic as all hell, but
It was LF.
So I got to see Bring It On in my local theater, which was awesome.
Yeah. Bring It On was a kick-ass movie.
I need to get a new copy of it, because I used to have a copy, and I'm like, I want to watch it all the time.
I want to watch all of them. Those I would watch in sequence with the terrible cheers. Like, it's so good.
See, I kind of love the straight-to-DVD sequels of it.
Right?
I'm like, I don't know why I love this.
Especially like 90s straight-to-video movies. They were so good, but so bad.
So Adam, Cam, what are your favorite manly movies?
We're gonna shift this out.
Counteract this shit.
Too much estrogen in the video stream.
And there are only two of us.
Yeah,
This is
we're
what happens when
overtaking
another girl
everything.
comes on.
I'm trying to think of what manly movies I actually watch. I mean,
Well,
because you're thinking like action flicks, right?
What'd you say, Adam?
Is Fight Club a manly movie? Because that's been my answer so far for everything.
Fight Club is a manly movie.
That's a psychological movie to me more than like a man action movie. Because you're talking about like macho action movies like Rambo, Expendables, things like that.
Oh, well then, Rocky. I love Rocky.
Independence Day.
Crank.
So I'm going to give you guys 3 guesses as to what mine is, and you're probably going to get it the first time.
Braveheart?
Yeah.
I would not have got that.
Most anti-national answer we could possibly provide.
Yes.
I was gonna say like Highlander.
I like that too.
That would be worse, yes. There you go.
Dragonheart.
Movie Club. I keep trying to push Movie Club
I
to
like
watch.
that one.
They never take the bait.
For Braveheart?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know what we're watching when Liam gets a pick.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Braveheart.
No?
You know what?
You're in
I've
for a
never
treat.
watched it either.
Really? Adam?
I may have watched. No, I don't think I have. I think I might have watched part of it, but that's it.
Wow.
I've never seen Highlander either, so.
Oh, I didn't watch Highlander till like 6 months ago. So, yeah.
Isn't there multiple Highlander movies thow?
There
Yeah.
are.
There are.
If you haven't watched Highlander, go find the celebrity death match where Lindsay Lohan is and all the pop stars are playing Highlander, and you'll probably get a better experience. It's not a bad movie, the Highlander series, but it's just weird because you have.
I heard that they go downhill right after the first one, like severely.
They do go downhill.
Yeah.
And I think it picks up on the last movie a little bit, but
Wasn't there a Highlander TV show?
Yeah.
there was.
Oh yeah, there was a TV show and that was excellent.
I'm just noticing all the like the pictures that are being taken, and Adam finally got the one he wanted.
You can see who's taking them. It's all Adam.
What was I gonna say? I can't even remember now. What were we talking about?
Highlander.
Manly movies, Highlander.
Manly movies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Sean Connery, the only Scottish person in the movie, plays a Spaniard.
I know.
And then
I was enraged.
the main guy is Belgium.
Belgium.
Belgian?
He's Waffleese. I don't know.
I'm gonna like
screaming
throw
at the
something
screen.
through my computer at you right now.
What?
Other than waffles.
By the way, that's the sapper cry. Waffles! Boom. But that stemmed off the transfer media thing. Because my point was on that discussion earlier was Samuel L. Jackson seems to be the iconic staple for transferring medium and then changing a character's nationality or ethnicity as Commander Fury, because he was a kind of a conservative white guy, and now there's a whole new canon on him.
Yeah, but that came before the movies too.
Yeah.
The Ultimate was before he ever played Nick Fury.
Yeah, and they changed his race in Ultimate.
Really?
And then they were like, hey, that looks a lot like Samuel L. Jackson. We should get him to play this guy.
I think he had signed the contracts for the movies by that point in the comics, and they wanted to ease people into it because they knew they would get flack.
Maybe.
That's what I think. I was unaware though. That's kind of cool. They didn't do that with Michael Clark Duncan and the Kingpin though.
Yes, they did.
Did they? He showed up in the comics.
Kingpin was originally white.
Yeah.
No. That's what I'm saying. But they didn't put him in the comics as black until after the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. But everyone was complaining about Daredevil left, right, and center anyway. So what did it matter that the Kingpin changed race?
It's a terrible movie.
I never saw it.
I saw it and I don't remember anything of it, which means it was terrible.
To be honest,
Nina's just left. She's like Daredevil.
She's like, so we're talking about Daredevil? I'll be over here. You guys go on.
I'll be over here not talking about Daredevil.
We're making fun of
I
you.
don't like Daredevil, but whatever.
I liked the movie and I liked the character. I don't think Ben Affleck did the best job, but I think he did a pretty good job.
okay.
Yeah.
And then Colin Farrell as Bullseye, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So, I'm playing the Lego Marvel game.
Wait,
and
what?
There's a Lego Marvel game.
No, I know there's a Lego Marvel game, but why are you playing it?
Because I love the Lego series.
No,
game.
you have the game.
Yes.
What? I don't get it till next Friday.
That's because this is America, and we are special.
America gets everything first, Liam.
Yeah.
World War!
Now,
Somebody get us some Band-Aids, because there's only 2 Americans here and 3 non.
Well, Canadians, do you guys get delayed too on that?
Fuck
Some
yes.
stuff.
That's weird. Canada's right there.
I was reading something about when the Wii was released, like the first Wii, and it said that it was like a news thing. It was telling about how there will be enough Wiis to supply all Canadian stores for the pre-orders, but they ship less than the correct number anyways, just so that they can jack the price and anybody else who wants them can't get them. Like, they don't send us enough for the pre-orders.
Wow.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't respond to that correctly. I'm still upset about this whole Lego Marvel debacle.
You just be thankful you don't live in Australia, because they get screwed over
Their
with
video games
games.
have to get remade before they can play them, because they can't show blood.
When did you guys get Wreck-It Ralph, by the way?
Oh, I don't remember.
Ages ago.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Was it like last November, yeah? Something like that, yeah?
It was in theaters last November because I want to say that's when I saw it with my mom. Is that right?
It came out here in the UK about February, March. So it was already on the internet for illegal download by the
like Nina's in here.
Okay, sorry.
We got what?
Nina was in it twice for a second.
Because my internet whacked out for a minute. I don't know why.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Oh, no, I'm just, like, we got Wreck-It Ralph in February, March of this year. Whereas you guys got it at, like, November last year.
See, that doesn't make any sense other than, like, region locking or...
Yeah,
Just...
to be fair, it was forever before I had seen Wreck-It Ralph.
Such a good movie.
It is such
It really is.
Yeah.
I freaking love Jane Lynch in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
Well, I mean, she was playing fucking basically Commander Shepard in an FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I have the smallest of concerns with it, though. Like, the way, because it's a Disney formula happy ending movie where normally, like, there'd be a romantic linking, and there is one between Jane Lynch's character and Fix-It Felix, but because of Princess von Velopolopol being a kid model, like, they obviously didn't do one between her and Ralph. Does anyone else have thoughts on that? Because I didn't, like, I thought that was kind of weird. She's not like a 12-year-old. She's a 30-year-old video game character.
I thought that it was good because it wasn't meant, like, at least to me, the story never went that way.
Yeah, I felt like it was like a father-daughter kind of relationship.
Yeah. And that's what I felt.
Okay, I didn't see that. Because they were good friends that like got friend zoned is almost what it looked like. I know it sounds weird and it's kind of creepy to
I hate that
talk
term.
about, but no, and it's a bad term, but that's what it looked like. Because it's I don't know.
I honestly just thought they were friends.
Yeah, it played out very paternal.
Yeah. Because Ralph was all alone and nobody liked him. And it wasn't like he was, like, lovesick. He just wanted companionship, and that's what he found, basically. And then through her, she had this, like, success of becoming who she was meant to be, and it was sort of like a father watching his daughter sort of get to the platform of potential that she had.
I'm going to have to rewatch this movie. Not that that's going to hurt my feelings, but... It's just funny when, like, you listen to someone else talk about the movie and you're like, did we watch the same friggin' thing? And I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm just saying, like, at the time, I didn't see that.
I'm just, like, because he helps her build her car, and to me, that's, like, me and my dad putting the training wheels on my bike together, and then, like, him showing me how to ride it and stuff like that.
And I don't have those paternal linking relationships, so maybe that's part of my fault there.
Yeah, see, I grew up with 3 really great parents, so it definitely felt like a paternal.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have a new perspective if I go back and watch it now. And any excuse to watch that movie is a good one.
By the way, Nina, you said you hate the word friend
Friend zone.
Yeah,
It's a bad
I'm kind of
term.
with you on that actually. It's weird that it's brought up, but I was kind of lecturing my friend tonight about it. He came over and he started talking about his friend zone with some girl, and then
That just takes the girl's ability to say no away.
Yeah.
I feel that is a very blaming term, isn't it?
Yeah, like.
That's why I don't like it. I mean, obviously those situations do happen, but it's not like when you become it's very blaming. It doesn't like span every single situation similar to it,
Yeah, rejection doesn't happen to you; it happens with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But like the friend zone thing to me, it's the objectification of it. It becomes that the person is no longer the objective; it's the act of sex, and it's not that you want or the guy want or it's not always guy to the girl, but it usually is. It's not that the guy wants the girl in his life. It's the guy's like, I just really want to bone something, and it happens to be her, and it's like really weird type of thing because. To me, like, if you're really friends and you're that close, you should want to get it on anyways.
One of the things that I think is a really good point is something John Green said in one of his questions videos. I don't remember. But when did more than friends, just friends and more than friends become our dichotomy?
Yeah, I can see that. It shouldn't be a thing, but it's in part too, like the whole like marriage system and try to escalate it up to like this level, because there's all these judgments if like you're friends with somebody and you guys hook up and you have a thing, or you only have that thing that one time, and people want to be weird about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect you. Why do you care?
People are really weirded out that me and my ex are still really good friends.
Yeah, that's not even a sexual thing, but people get really weirded out about that in general. Like, you still talk to your ex?
Like,
You still love them?
We stopped dating, and we went straight back to being friends.
That's cool.
Well, he was the gay one, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
I mean, it didn't hurt any less.
No, I totally respect that. But that makes more sense because there's not a sexual aspect in there for him. Because the reason you guys were together is because you liked each other, and the reason you broke up is because he's not interested in your vagina, really.
Yes, no, lots of complicated things on that.
Okay, fair.
We're both very gender fluid.
What the hell does that mean?
That means sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, he likes to bone ladies. Not very often.
Oh, okay. Sorry, when you said gender fluid, it sounded like your guys' gender was fluid, like you both pretended to be guys and girls at different times. Not that you were, like, sometimes bisexual.
No, I got what you meant.
Well,
I got what you meant,
bisexual.
Oh, you're bisexual. I meant, well, him is what you were talking about, I guess.
But I have more attraction to men versus women on certain days, and it's just, like, there's a fluidity of that.
Not that I'm into guys on any real level, but I would say it would be on the level of interest in the person in general.
Yeah.
Or I guess sometimes I don't have these urges, but like sometimes you're just in the mood for that thing. You're like, man, I could really go for some strange D right now, or like, I need some lady boobs or something in my hands. Yeah, there you go. You just need to. Yeah.
I really like boobies.
You know, that was on the internet as much as I liked it.
Somebody find a website that makes GIFs.
Oh.
I got a GIF made of me. Someone made a GIF of me recently.
I don't have many GIFs. Mainly because, like, I don't act super crazy on the internet, but...
No, you normally, again, like I keep mentioning this to you, like your videos, it's very much a place where you go for intellectual stuff and conversation. It's not you doing weird, wacky stuff or putting your tits out and spelling things or whatever.
Yeah,
What is that? Hot for words? Is that what that is?
I've had people
Hot
make
for
comments.
Words.
Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like. Tori, like sometimes your shirts are kind of low cut sometimes, and
but that's how I go about my daily life. So like I don't, but like
Look at Adam smiling over there.
Yeah, they are. No.
Adam's friend made a comment one time about it in one of my videos, and I was like,
Why
you know
do
what?
you keep picking on me?
That's not you. That's the way I dress, and I don't have a problem with, if you have 4 inches of cleavage, it's okay. If it gets to 6 inches, then you're showing your whole boob,
I go by that as well.
Yeah, right?
Whatever you want to show is what you want to show. You just need to be aware of it. Like when you're making and filming a video, and that angle just happens to scoop down your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm always very aware of that fact because, like, for the longest time, this is where it would end. So I would have to be very careful about where my cleavage was.
Oh, okay, I see where you're going. Okay.
I think my biggest problem is that my favorite bra is a double push-up.
Oh yeah, this one is... I think it's 2.
Yeah.
This conversation's going in a weird direction, but alright.
Okay, I feel like it's my fault somehow because we've talked about Liam's junk for a while, and now we have Nina investigating her boobs on the internet.
No,
Yeah.
and see, the video, the part of the video that Adam's friend had commented on, I actually hadn't noticed because it was in the process of me, like, turning the camera from what I was pointing it at to positioning it so that I was talking to it, and I just didn't cut out the middle part, and that's where that comment was.
Excuses.
I don't know about who was this?
Adrian.
Oh.
From my strawberry picking one video.
Oh, really? Like,
So where you were bending over a bunch?
Oh no, I was saying like I was carrying my basket and I said, "Look how many strawberries I have," and I guess the shot just.
She went from here to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it caught boob.
Yeah.
It caught
Oh,
boob.
it's so annoying when that happens.
I know
I get
your
that.
view count just goes up. It's so
I know.
annoying.
See that video where I stripped? My God.
The video where you strip. Hold on, let me Google that.
There's one where he like takes his shirt off or something. It was so funny.
Is there? How did I miss that?
He had a tank top on. He wasn't bare chested.
It's the fan man tag. No, you got nipple in it. It was shirtless.
Oh, yeah.
Was
I
it?
remember that.
Did I edit in a tank top?
Yeah.
In your
it's
mind.
I remember that.
I had to protect myself. I couldn't process it.
See, I like
got,
the
like-
Zoolander one where you had the fan going.
Oh, God, that was so
Yeah.
good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's the gift that was made of me. The Magnum Luke.
Oh, I
Oh
want
yeah,
that
I
gift.
remember that.
That's the same part I used in my bath time video.
I know, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
Tor, you have done some amazing situational videos, but that one was like, it was really brave of you.
Oh, I know. I was like shitting my pants when I was posting it. I was like, this is either gonna go okay or horribly.
I
No,
was a
it
little
was
bit
super
nervous
well
about it
done.
to begin with, because I genuinely thought like Adam was just filming you naked in the bath. I'm like, what am I watching?
There's, like,
Then
you
I'm like,
can wear a
wait, no, I wouldn't do
swimsuit
that.
underneath the water.
Yeah, and I did. I had bubbles and a swimsuit on, and
I know, I found that later on in the video. Just going into there, I'm like, what's going on?
I just went from movie reviews to porn.
The first cut was like,
Logical conclusion.
Oh god, I said something about Stephanie reviewing porn one time to her, and I think that was like the first insulting possible thing I ever said to her.
you told
I was
Stephanie to
just
review
joking.
porn?
No, it was a thing. Like if if all you started doing was reviewing porn, like we'd probably still like you just as much, because we were talking about like something like purpose of doing movies, and I needed another thing, and I went dramatic. Of course, I mentioned porn to her.
I love to see her like talk about narrative and all that in a plot and like porn and all that. Like, I really love the plumber's performance in this.
He looks genuinely shocked that there are 4 ladies taking his pants off right now.
I know.
Oh,
Oh wait, I said performance, didn't I? Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Well, that would have to, like, for me, that'd have to be like a category.
You're welcome.
I don't have any water really stored. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
We'll just watch, it's fine.
We'll just watch you creepily get water.
How
See,
am I
now I'm gonna have to
creepily
get
getting
water. You need to give me some of your water because I don't have any of this left.
I can't pour it through the internet yet.
Damn
I'll
it,
be excited for that day.
That day will be amazing.
No, this is from like somebody's wedding or something. It's like, thank you for celebrating our special day.
Then why'd you drink their wine?
I
Yeah.
don't know who they are.
Because
Exactly.
get
You stole
that?
wedding wine from someone you don't know.
worth it.
And then said it was shit on the internet.
Double worth it.
And you showed the bottle. You showed
Yeah.
the custom label.
Badmouth
Well, I
someone's
didn't know.
wedding on the internet.
I'm not editing anything.
You
It
can't.
doesn't.
Yeah, you can.
It doesn't have any last names. I
YouTube
still don't know who
editor.
it is though.
It's not great, but it works.
Oh, trust me, if they find it, they'll let you know.
Where did you get that from?
My dad gave it to me.
Oh.
Oh,
His
so he
neighbor
stole
gave it
for
to
you.
him, and it was from somebody else.
So you got it as a last resort.
Yeah.
You alright, Cam?
Yeah, Liam, I gotta say something to you too. I almost forgot since you got on.
In your kitchen?
Fuck you, buddy.
Oh man. You make me jealous. My body wants a KFC.
Like, he mentioned it, and I just had the urge.
Your body does not want a KFC.
No.
My body doesn't want KFC. I've had too much. I just want to flip it for the weekend.
Let's see it again, Cam.
No, I'm not promoting KFC. You're not going to get a picture of me holding the chicken.
No, what? Why would I do that?
Because you're Adam, and I'm a fat guy with chicken in the house. I don't know.
No, that's not. No, that wasn't what I was going for. I just.
See, I like that you haven't actually met Adam in person, but you already know he's fucking with you.
I feel like Adam and I get along really well, and we can read each other a little bit.
I can't go a fucking day without him fucking with me.
So Liam, how do you think about the Union Jack back there?
Oh, that's really cool. That's all I think about it. It's cool. How long have you had that for?
I've had that for like 6-7 years.
Oh wow.
Did you get it in Britain?
No, my mom was like, "Here, I have this randomly. It is yours now."
That's cool.
See, when I went to Britain, I was like, the only thing I need to buy is a fucking Union Jack. And I used to have it on the bottom bunk of my bunk beds, so that I would wake up to it.
My gay husband, not the guy I was dating, but my gay husband is Irish, is North Irish, and he's like, "We're just gonna burn that when you come here."
Liam, is that standard for Scotland, or is it just the Irish?
We just burn English flags. We don't touch the Union Jack. We burn the English flags here.
What's the English
I feel
flag?
so bad about that because Jenny's a lovely person.
And she absolutely is.
She is.
Is there a separate English flag?
Well,
Yeah,
they're their own country inside the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that's like it's like us having a Scottish flag. You know, it's.
Well, I know it. Yeah, my parents used to have the Scottish flag over their bed, but I didn't know that England had its own flag.
See, lately in one of Jenny's latest videos, the one where she's saying, you know, just tell me a thing to say, as a punishment for not putting up videos. I was tempted to just ask her to do. I asked her to do a Scottish accent, either way, but I was gonna ask her to do a line from Braveheart, but then I just realized that the whole movie's like a hate against English people.
You just realized that?
What line were you gonna do?
I remembered it. Just as I was typing, like, no, delete.
What line were you gonna say?
I don't know any line, but I just
like,
realized
it's my
everything in
island.
the movie.
It's my island. You mean Ireland? Yeah, it's mine.
Is that you doing Scottish again?
I guess that was me trying to do an Irish that time and failing.
No, it was actually
I'd
good.
love to go to Scotland. Oh my goodness.
I would love to just not be in America.
Come to Canada.
Right
We'll show you some snow and possibly a moose.
I'll be perfectly honest. If I lived in like Michigan or something, I would have driven up there and visited you guys already. Ugh.
And honestly,
If you guys lived in like New York, I would have no issue driving down there, because that's only like 12 hours away.
honestly, I'm not even like super like I don't want to be in America. I just don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
I'm the same way about Scotland right now. I've never left the UK, so.
Because I'm gay and a woman, so I'm and I'm kind of atheist, so I'm like the trifecta of evil in Texas.
Of not belonging in Texas.
Wait, not to pick on you or put you on the spot. Are you gay or bisexual?
I'm bisexual.
Oh, okay, you would say
umbrella term.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry. It's just like you say like you said A and then you said B, but B contradicts A. So sorry.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
No, gay is just an umbrella term for me.
See, in North Bay, gay just means you're a hairdresser.
I've met some pretty fabulous hairdressers.
Yeah, it really is. Like, you meet any of the gay guys in town, they work at the hairdressing place.
See, in Scotland, sometimes with that, especially with the younger, aged people, gay just means any insult. Really.
Yeah.
I hate.
It's
Yeah,
still
like,
an insult.
I was walking
here,
down the street with like my girlfriend at the time, and this little kid came up to me. He's like, "You've got a girlfriend? That's so gay."
Fuck off.
No, That's actually the opposite of no.
No, but it's the same here. It's the same here. You can interchange that word with any curse word, and it basically means the same thing, which is stupid because it doesn't mean the same thing at all.
No, but I mean, it's any swear word like gay. I've noticed it's been less and less, but gay's just been like any swear word here, and you say fuck into anything, and it doesn't mean anything. It's just like
nobody. Yeah.
I just hear like seriously. I curse, but like all I hear is meh. When I hear swear words where they don't
anymore,
need to be. Yeah.
That's why I don't really understand why people are so insulted by curse words, because they really mean nothing unless you give them that meaning. But to use a term like gay as a curse word is insulting.
No, yeah, it's
same with like retarded. That's
it's offensive. Yeah, it's not offensive to like on me. It's offensive on the gay
to
community.
somebody. Yeah.
Like every single swear word, is fine. Like, no, not fine, but no problem. But if I say if there's one word that if I say near my mom, or my mom finds out that I've said, even now she'll come and just slap me in the face for it.
Yeah, like I've had like small children come up to me and like, you're a bitch and you're a cunt, and I'm like, fuck off.
You just like don't care. You know what's funny is I did not know that like I never heard that word until I was in my 3rd year of college.
What word?
Cunt?
Cunt. I'd never heard it. I had never heard it until I was in my 3rd year of collge.
What was your initial reaction? Yeah.
Well, I didn't care. I was in Walmart with my roommate Cody, and he whispered it to me about somebody who had like, I don't know, she like ran her cart into him or something like that, and he was he was just jokingly saying it, and I was like, why are you whispering the word cunt? I just said it out loud. I was like, why is that a problem? Why are you trying to be quiet saying the word cunt? And I knew it was bothering him, so I kept saying it louder and louder. And I didn't realize that it wasn't like some kind of a curse word. And I'm like, to me it means absolutely nothing because I had no preconceived notion of it being an insult. Yeah, so to me, then I realized at that point that, okay, that word is supposed to be very offensive, but it means nothing to me. Therefore, no curse words or insults can be offensive because they're just words and I don't attribute them any negative connotations.
My ex fucking loved that word for everything.
Well, I think it's hilarious now.
We would be somewhere and there would be people who would like rush by me or whatever, and we would stand there and talk about it, and we would be like casually calling them out on being a cunt. And so it was fun. It was always fun.
I've always used it like where literally like the person isn't worth anything but a fuck, and if that, like, oh, you're just a walking vagina, go away.
I guess, yeah.
That's to me, that's what it means, and like, if I've ever said that about anybody, like that's literally what I meant. It's like you're just a worthless person. Go away and die.
There was my ex's sister's, I guess ex now. It was just the same way, but as a dude. Was just completely worthless. I was just like, this is ridiculous. You need to get out of our lives, like, stat.
I'll take 3 cc's of not you, stat.
I've definitely met people like that. It's just like, why are you breathing? Stop.
Yeah, that's my thing is like I eventually I try to be open and be like, okay, everyone's gonna be okay, or like everyone deserves courtesy. And then quickly people will expose themselves as I'm just like, stop breathing my air.
Yeah, I don't start out that way. I'm distrustful of most people.
Yeah.
Especially like with all this court case shit going on. Not fun. But yeah, right now I'm like openly distrustful of most people. I'm like, yeah, people are fucking air breathers.
Do you care to go into that? I think I should know what you're talking about.
Someone pulled a gun on my sister. Someone close to us.
That's right.
And yeah, I'm done with people and their bullshit.
I think it's a good policy.
How did I miss that?
There's a video about it on my channel. It's a like life update or whatever. But it says needing 11 cc of positivity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I saw you post it. I'm so terrible at actually staying current on YouTube. Like, I'm only subscribed to like 12 people, and I still can't keep up with their shit.
The thing is, like, I post a video on Friday no matter what. So if you want to keep up with me, like, Friday's the day to do it.
Alright, cool.
Oh, your Tumblr, definitely. I check out your Tumblr. Like,
see, I'm really bad at Tumblr right now.
I've never had Tumblr. What is Tumblr, by the way?
Tumblr
it's a personal blog site.
Yeah, and it's kind of taken over parts of my life at times.
On my Tumblr, I think, let me check it, but I think I follow...
I follow way too many people on everything.
I follow 4 blogs, and you are one of them, and you keep my dashboard full.
Yes. I
follow 4 people, which is stupidly low. I'm so bad at following people.
I probably post. I probably follow like 400 people on Tumblr.
And you actually keep up with them?
No, not all of them. But
That's my thing. Is I like to actually have like a personal, like, be able to talk to the people that I follow. I guess I don't know if that makes sense, but.
Well. A lot of mine are fandom blogs.
Yeah, well, that makes sense too if you want to keep updated on stuff.
Like, I have 382 people I'm following on Twitter right now, which is ridiculous, and my...
I'm 26.
You don't even want to know how many people I'm following on YouTube.
I'm the worst at social media. Like, I don't even know.
Does anyone want to guess? YouTube followers, YouTube people I'm following.
All of them.
Just throw a random number out there.
220.
No.
Too high, too low?
Too low. Way too low.
Okay.
Where do you even find that number?
There's actually a number somewhere that tells you how many things you're subscribed to.
YouTube.com/feed/subscriptions, and it's manage blank subscriptions.
Okay.
That is so confusing.
I have 3 different YouTube channels that I manage subscriptions on, and I started cutting them from one channel and putting them subscribed on the other ones.
Yeah.
Just so that like I can organize it, because you can only see so many at a time. So it's like after like 90, it doesn't seem to make any sense. So I made get it down. I think it's about 50 an account. Well, like Jam on Toast is all the movie clubbers, and then a couple other places that review movies, and then all my video game stuff I've been doing on Gaming Division, and then my main channel is just like blogs and cool people, and then I'm double subscribed to a lot of you on there as well.
My subscriptions for my YouTube, I have 462.
Wow.
That sounds properly crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
I've been on YouTube since, like, 2008.
See, I followed 23 people on YouTube. I have another older account that I used to do stuff on, but I won't name it because it has some stupid things on it.
You should put it out there. Ryan put his out there. I haven't gone and checked that out yet, though, because he does, like, a bunch of music stuff on there.
Mine has like horrible copyright infringements on it.
I used to have I used to have 2 accounts, and I still have one of them, but I'm just like, okay, that's not really where I do YouTube right now, and it was where I was like starting to learn how to do YouTube and like starting to figure it out.
Where I had no idea what like the whole idea of consequences of putting stuff on the internet was.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like you can like see my house number, my address and stuff.
Yes.
Like,
Oh no!
all my friends are on it without their permission and stuff like that, and I'm using like copyrighted music.
Oh yeah. See,
There's only been one person in my videos other than me. And that's been my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And all of my, like, most of my subscribers at the time were really nice about it because this was, like, just before I got into Movie Club. But there were some of them that were like, "Are you okay? Is he being abusive to you? Like, chill out." Like, I dated this man for 4 months.
That is
I would have
amazing.
told you guys if there was abuse going on.
You want to know something sad and pathetic? I used to also have another YouTube account, like, back when I was something like, I can't remember, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I used to put up guitar videos, and I was really young looking, but, that slowly, when I started the Servatorix channel, that slowly became just a method of upping my subscribers to 2,
Yeah.
and, liking all my videos. So what I would do is I would upload the videos to Servatorix, then go over to my old YouTube account and like it and like comment. And
Like, look at my new video.
Awesome, Servatorix, you're so cool. I wish it was like you.
So Servatorix is who you want to be.
No. No.
Okay, did anybody else when they were making their channel, they're just like, I have no fucking clue what to put as like my channel name or anything?
Oh, yeah.
No, I knew.
Like, Taurus Times literally came about, like, just no, I just said it, and I was like, alright, I'll use that. Like, there was no planning, nothing.
No, I had Servatorix since I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
There was an intention behind mine, because it was intended at the start of it to be a daily journal, and it didn't happen that way until about 2 years later, when I got The Fault in Our Stars and was like, I need to talk about this all day, every day.
Yeah. I know Adam's had a lot of thought behind it.
Well, yes and no. Like, I wanted to get something that was sort of honest, and it's sort of like, well, if you start doing YouTube, it's just going to be a pile of different shit, so it's just going to be a junk drawer of your videos. I was like, oh, that works.
Happy accident.
So how did the Jam on Toast thing come to be?
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Like, well, me and my brand has always been like House the Kamurai built, like my foundation of nonsense. Well, when I was living with my buddy John, we wanted to do a collaborative channel, and we had discussions about things, and we pitched a couple ideas to each other. He may have just let me win, I think, at one point, because I had it in my head just because when I think about things enough, it sits in there, and then I got to get it out. And it was literally like the idea of someone like banging on drums, like Jam on Toast, because it's like you come in, you have a jam session with somebody, and you talk and you gab or whatever.
Yeah.
It goes with Jam Toast. And it turns out there's actually a Jam on Toast channel. So when I went to research it, I was like, what's going on? And the way a lot of my networking stuff is, I use like house numbers, and it's like house 123 or whatever. So 528's my studio for all my recording. So like when we made a room on the network for it, it was like, oh, well, we've got this. It's already does that. We want Jam on Toast. Jam on Toast 528, and we started thinking up all these cool logos we could do, like 5 to eat, but 8.
Yeah.
And doing like different symbols, and then I got real lazy about doing the design, and he didn't want to do it at all. So I was like, let's just find something that's Jam on Toast. And instead of just doing toast with like a jam on it or doing a picture, we're like, well, let's find like a piece of bread picture and actually put like a jar of jam on it, so it's not like jelly on toast.
Okay.
So there was some planning. I'm not saying it's very good planning, but there was planning that was put into it, and that kind of birthed 528 Studios. So when I started talking to my friends about doing like Let's Play board games and stuff, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll set it up. I've got a camera already. We'll get together and we'll film it some Saturday, which never happened. And I was like, okay, let's do gaming division. And because I already had the 528 associated with Jam on Toast, I was like, okay, so gaming division 528.
Yeah.
And now I kind of regret it because they didn't have any. It didn't seem like they actually had any inclination to actually do anything. They just like to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll do it on my own, and I'll start with some video game reviews or whatever. And I did, and right now there's like 4 up there. And I just did like 4 more today, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. There's no gameplay footage, which is what people expect when they go to.
It's really funny because like half of my subscribers are from my Mass Effect like rant where I'm like, this is the worst. Why did they do this? Everything is terrible.
It's about the ending of Mass Effect 3?
Yeah.
How do you feel about them changing it, though?
I liked it. It was a decent ending. It wasn't completely satisfying, but it was definitely better than the original. And I think like they did a good job of like saying, hey, you know, you guys are the fans. There's obviously something here we missed, and so we're going to try and fix it for you. We may not fix it all the way because we have a vision too, but, you know, there's a stepping stone. You
can't completely pander. I'm not against them doing it, but I think it sets a bad precedence. I think they should have done it right in the first place is really what my opinion is.
No, I think they should have done it right in the first place too.
But if they legitimately messed up, and I feel like they did something similar in Dragon Age, but no one complained. But regardless, if you are going to own up to it and provide after-market support for free, I can't argue against that for the consumer. I just think it sets a bad precedence because now it seems like if we pitch enough of a fit, they'll change our entire game.
Well, I mean, it's not the first game that's done that at all, and it's not even the first media that's done that.
No, but it's one of the biggest.
I agree with you. I fucking have 12,000 views because people were angry.
That sounds normal, yeah.
And, like, honestly, mine's probably one of the lower tier rants.
I could see that.
But I was legitimately angry, and I was just like, everything is terrible. Why did they do this to me? I was so invested in this.
Yeah, after 3 games of investments and contiguous files too, because your game carries over. So it's oh man, my mom was even mad. Now I haven't played Mass Effect, but I've kept my fingers on it. My mom played Mass Effect and complained about it to me.
Like that was another one that I got the day it released and stayed home from school and played it until 4 in the morning.
You know what? I think that's funny because it's just a funny idea that people do that. But I think back in like Final Fantasy Tactics, Unfinished Swan. If I wasn't like passing out from fever, I would have stayed up 24 hours and finished that. Like, completed it entirely. And because that's the most recent game I bought. I think.
I was just like, and the thing is like. Eliza Dushku is one of my longtime crushes, but one is also Raphael Sbarge because he's just got that beautiful voice, and I'm like,
who?
He plays Caden in Mass Effect,
okay.
But he also played Cartho Nassi in Knights of the Old Republic, which was also my jam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he plays Dr. Hopper /
and Once Upon a Time?
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah. And he has that beautiful voice, and the man is butt ugly. But that voice, I'm just, no, you're not.
He just needs attention from time to time.
But that voice is just beautiful, and I fell in love with that voice a long time ago when I was in middle school, and I was just like, this is not fair to me.
I want to know what Sir George is looking at.
What?
He's looking at my boobs.
We're all looking at your boobs.
He was doing like an extreme raised eyebrow.
No. I
Now
was
I
just
want
thinking
him
just
to
there.
have been looking at your boobs. Like, what's that?
I don't care if people look at my boobs.
They're there. They're for looking at.
You can't even see your boobs anyway. Like they're like there's a line.
That's true.
The camera line's like there. Okay, now you can. Hey. Say hi to your boobs.
Like I wanted that to work so much more, just to have a funny story, but.
What the fuck did I just do? I said hello to someone's boobs. What the hell? It's obviously.
I think he's looking at my boobs.
Your boobs aren't even. Your boobs are covered up.
Yeah.
You're covered up to here.
Who wouldn't want to look at a cozy blanket?
You guys aren't looking at my boobs.
Oh no.
Somehow the conversation always goes
This
to boobs
video
with me.
just became PG-13.
Oh.
Can we get that rating up?
It probably was a while ago.
All my
Push it
videos
up
are. It's always inappropriate for all ages.
Yeah.
Wait. What was the rating on the movie that the pirate went to see?
Rated R.
Yeah.
I love that joke.
What's a pirate's favorite restaurant?
Arby's?
Yeah, Arby's.
Actually, it's Long John Silver's.
Oh.
So like I
Such
know some of my viewers get really disconcerted when I cuss. Has anybody ever had any sort of that?
About cursing?
Yeah, like
I don't care.
I think we come to expect it from a Scotsman, to be honest.
Like I just get people going.
Yes,
it's so weird
it's still
to hear you
here.
cuss.
Oh well, they think you're a sweet little innocent thing.
Oh
and,
yes, they do.
They don't know
Which I
better.
think is hilarious, because I either get casted as like innocent, know nothing, or basically slut.
It'd be nice to have an in between, you know.
Normal?
Look, I'm a person.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for people to remember that, and they don't always. Like you're talking to a person first, and then maybe a woman second, and then like there's a couple other things, and then it comes down to their sexual behavior, maybe. If you get that far.
As soon as you're on video, you kind of lose some of that.
I'm like, there's so many more interesting things about me. You're really gonna talk about sex? Really?
Yeah. But as soon as you're making videos, it becomes about like this weird vision of a quasi celebrity instead of a person.
See,
well, yeah. Sorry, go
and
ahead.
that's why I kind of keep my arms covered up. Like I don't do videos in tank tops because I'm like, it's a little bit weird. But I keep my arms covered up, and it's not even just like all this, because I don't need all this, but I keep my arms generally covered up for that reason. Like, I don't want people to think of me strictly as a sex object.
Well, there's a certain amount of objectification when you make yourself on a video anyways, because people don't see you as a person when you're entertaining them. You're an object of entertainment.
Yeah.
And that's why celebrities aren't people. So because of that association, when you see anybody on video and you think of them as a quasi-celebrity, you're like, well, they're not a person. They're here to entertain me. Dance, monkey, dance!
Yeah, exactly.
And that's one of those things, like, now that I've done YouTube for a while, I'm so much more conscious of the fact that, like, celebrities are people. And, like, I'm like, am I bothering this person too much?
Yeah.
And I'm always concerned about bothering. Like, I think it was the first movie clubber I ever private message was Nina, because we'd have back and forth stuff in the comments, and I was super scared I was like offending her or she was mad at me, and that's why we were having conversations.
It was right before the Orange is the New Black, which is the one that we really disagreed on. Which I think is hilarious. That's the one.
On something?
That's the one that we're like, no, we have different opinions on that, but
Well, no, actually, I think that's an excellent one, especially given, I mean, we're both ultimately pro-feminist, but we have different perspectives on things, especially being guy and girl.
Yeah.
And it's an all-woman, well, it's an almost all-woman cast in an all-women's prison, so it's very much about women. So I think that'd be a very good one for, if we had different opinions, for us to have conversations about.
And especially since, like, I've had, like, there are some of the experiences, like, I haven't been to prison, but you've been a prison guard.
Yeah.
But I know the gay side of this a little bit better, and how confusing that is sometimes.
Yeah, so the inner dynamics, I would totally default to you on, like, what would be going through the inmates' minds and whatnot, whereas I know the behaviors and the shit that goes down, and a lot of that is pretty accurate in that show, I'll be honest. The way things get put in and out of the prison, the sex acts between different people, and it's like, I mean, I was only there for like 6 months or so, but you see a lot of nonsense in 6 months, and someone almost did die because the inmates attacked him.
See, I liked Orange is the New Black, and I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and watch the male prison show that was on FX for a long time. I can't remember what it was.
Oz? Prison Break?
Prison Break. There we go.
Okay. I didn't have any interest.
It had that gay Russian that just came out, Worthington.
Okay. Maybe I need to put it on my list and just give it a go. Because I said the same things about Orange and the New Black. I was like, oh, it's a prison movie. And then I looked at the cast and I was like, well, if all these people are in on it.
See, Orange is the New Black, the reason I watched it was because I have a good friend who's a lesbian, and she came to visit, and she was like, we're going to watch this show. And so I watched like the first 2 episodes with her, and I found it very entertaining, so I watched the entire thing. And then the day after I finished watching it, it was our movie club pick, so...
I watched The Weeds for a long time, so I have a very tumultuous relationship with Genji Cohen. And, like, I watched the first episode and was like, I'm not completely in love with this, but I'm willing to give it another shot.
Yeah, I had already determined if I was going to watch it, I was going to try to shotgun the whole series. Because I figured Phil would do it because of their relationship with Netflix.
Yeah.
And being it was a Netflix original, I expected them to do it the first weekend.
Okay.
So I just watched it in anticipation.
I haven't watched House of Cards, and I'm kind of wondering whether I should.
I can't get into it. The first episode, like, the scene with the dog doesn't even bother me. It's when they start going political and he's...
Oh God, there's a dog dying.
It's the first scene.
I can't watch it.
Skip the first 10 minutes and you should be fine. But do you mind if I describe it?
No, that's fine.
Okay. No, don't do it, or I'm
just
okay.
go. Just go.
Don't describe it too sadly. No, don't go into.
Adam, cue up the sad music.
If I start crying, stop.
No. They hit a dog. They're driving. They hit a dog, and Kevin Spacey gets out, and his wife or whatever is like, "Oh my God, we gotta help it." And he's like, okay, go to the car and call this number or whatever. And then he leans down and he starts strangling the dog, and he breaks the fourth wall while he's strangling a dog to death and has a very calm conversation with the audience. Until the dog stops breathing, and he's like, oh, you better don't bother. He stopped breathing.
Okay.
And the conversation is about how he can't abide uselessness, and there's no point in trying to save things that are already gone.
Because I almost stopped watching Blue Valentine because the dog died.
Oh, Blue Valentine was a pile of steam.
There was 100 other reasons to stop watching that movie.
I almost stopped watching Blue Valentine because it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You really did hate that.
It was rough.
I did.
Like, when I commented on Grace's video, you were right on there. Like,
I don't even remember what I said.
Blue Valentine.
That worst movie ever.
It was rough, and I was just like because that scene was early on, and it was like, oh, this is foretelling how it's gonna go.
The movie quality is the dog.
Dead?
Okay, you guys are lucky that you don't have to listen to me talk about movies like Adam does. Like, by the time I get to my review, it's so much less angry than my initial reactions to movies. Like, usually
Adam,
the
set
movie
up that
ends and
camera,
I'm just
man.
like, the movie ends and I'm just like, that was a fucking pile of fucking horse shit. I fucking hated it. And then the review is like, oh, it wasn't to my taste, and I'm sorry if you guys liked it and I didn't.
The first review I came
Super
in on
Canadian.
was Adventureland. And I was just like, oh, it's Kristen Stewart playing Kristen Stewart all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Am I the only person in the world who thinks she's a decent actress?
Yes.
I can't.
She's not great, but I don't think she's a bad actress.
Like,
I think the problem is in the name. Because there's Kirsten Stewart, then there's Kirsten Dunst, and neither of them are great actresses.
Like,
no,
I don't even hate her as a person, but she's just so...
Well, there's no reason to hate somebody for making terrible movies.
But, like, her facial expression never changes.
Are you basing that mostly on her entire career or Twilight?
Her entire career.
Twilight, Adventureland.
Adventureland, it was the same expression. In what was the other shitty movie? The Woods movie.
What?
Into the Woods, or whatever it was.
Into the Wild.
Into the Wild. Oh, that's right.
Oh, Into the Wild. Okay.
I didn't think she was
Not even her best role.
Same expression.
But still, all she did was go at stuff, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, you should be in a Coke commercial. It's like your whole thing is just meant for like drinking some pop.
And I'm like, and so she came out on the Oscars, it was the Oscars, and she had broken her ankle. I was like, she probably broke her ankle because she was so apathetic about life.
I'm gonna step in this hole because I feel bad for it because it sucks.
And like, I feel bad for making that joke because I'm sure she's a great person. But I just
Have you ever seen her in an interview?
She's like, she's like this inside herself.
She's like hiding inside of her clothes as much as possible, like retracting from the person talking to her.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen anything where it paints her in a good light as a person. I was just trying to defend her acting. Let me state that for the record.
And like, there are people that I do that for. Like, I watched. It's a terrible movie. It's a good movie. It's a terrible film. Rock of Ages.
I was saying that.
That movie
Somebody
was
else
so good.
mentioned that.
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
that's got that girl from Green Lantern in it. That's what I was trying to say earlier on. Like,
No, that has Juliana Hough.
She's the newspaper lady that interviews Tom Cruise's character.
No, that's Malin Ackerman.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I always get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Rock of Ages was so good. Oh my goodness.
I kind of have a crush on Tom Cruise as Stacey Jacks, but only as Stacey Jacks.
See, I saw Rock of Ages, and then I went to Vegas and I saw the live show of Rock of Ages, and it was still good. It was so good.
I want to see the live show. I want to see that. And I know it's way, way different, but I still want to see it.
Oh, yeah, the story's different, but it's still amazing.
But I
love
watched
musicals, so...
I love musicals, too.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I gotta make a note, sorry.
Yeah, you're probably...
Yeah,
well, No, Tori, you gave me your pick earlier, or Adam gave me your pick for next week's movie club, and I forgot to film the part where I'm talking about it.
And I'm sure you're so looking forward to it.
What's your pick?
Do you want to tell everybody? I don't care either way, but
I'll tell. I don't care. I picked Hairspray.
Yeah.
That's the up and the down of being in a movie club, eh?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna watch it, and I'm gonna try to keep an open mind about it. But I just when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, really?"
It was either
but
that.
It makes sense because it's you.
It was either that or the Notorious Betty Page.
That
Which would have
sounds
been interesting.
interesting.
I haven't
Good.
seen that one.
It's like a biography of Betty Page.
You know what? I may have actually seen that.
Um,
I don't remember.
She like does modest. I think it's like modest pornography, and they want to like arrest her, or does she do like really?
It's
She
called
did
Widow.
like BDSM.
yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
bondage.
yeah, okay.
But this is not just about that. It shows you like her life and how she got there and stuff like that.
That sounds
I
really
have
cool.
the DVD. Haven't I made you watch it?
Yeah, I guess I didn't pay very much attention.
Yeah, I just
to
tried
it.
to forget about it.
Okay, so what's the order for Movie Club? Or for the We Are Movie Club?
Well, we're
It's
trying
a tag.
to do it like a week ahead, like everybody tags. So like it was really
Okay.
kind of unorthodox for Tor to reveal that like what her pick was, because right now we're on Memento. We're still in the first week.
Okay.
I'm going to post up within a week from today or yesterday, the second one, and then in that video I'll tag Tor, so she has a week from that post.
Yeah, I probably won't get in on Memento, but
And that's understandable. You're busy.
yeah, I have college and
NaNoWriMo,
and
yeah, because you,
Another-
Ray, Stephanie, and I swear someone else all said that they went in after November. But like, given that Adam, me, and Tor have kind of taken the first 3 weeks, that takes care of November right there.
I definitely want before Christmas, because I want to make you guys watch. If you guys haven't seen it, Love Actually, which I absolutely
It's an
love.
amazing movie.
Is
That's
that
got Liam Neeson in it, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
has Liam Neeson.
I love that guy. He's got an awesome first name.
Oh, I'm thinking a lot like Love. Okay, I don't think I've seen Love Actually.
Liam, you're supposed to hoot before you do that.
Oh, sorry. Hoot hoot.
Oh,
The latest
Liam, you
owl
share
ever.
this first name with an amazing actor.
That's so nice of you guys. Thank you.
Oh, Liam, do you happen to? Okay, this is gonna look bad on me again, but do you keep up with Kevin Smith's podcast?
No.
It's
I would-
it's on /CSmod on YouTube. Like every Friday, and I think they post it on Monday. Every Friday, him and Ralph Garman sit down and do a live podcast,
Oh yeah,
Hollywood Babylon.
yeah.
Okay.
And the last segment that they do is
Liam-
called Liam. Like,
Liam
what's up with
Neeson's
Liam
cock
Neeson's
is bigger
cock?
than, yeah.
That's weird, but probably awesome. Okay.
What was it? It was like Liam Neeson's cock is so big. How big is it? And, like it didn't need to book a transatlantic flight.
They're
Oh.
basically
Something.
Chuck Norris jokes.
Right.
Yeah. Liam Neeson is kind of hot for how old he is.
I could see that.
I mean, I have a serious thing for Pierce Brosnan, though, so
I could see
Oh
that.
my God! Have you seen Lawnmower Man?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, he's in that. Lawnmower Man.
If you like
actually,
Pierce Brosnan, watch Lawnmower Man.
Okay.
It's actually not that bad though. It's just really bad like special effects.
It's horrible CGI.
There's this
It's a movie about virtual reality that was made in like 1993.
I love it when people try and sell me on a film by starting off like it's not that bad.
Well, we watched it because we expected it to be bad. We have like a movie night with a friend where we watch bad movies,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
it's the best one so far.
Yeah. It
There's
was better than what the fuck
Birthday.
was that? No, you weren't there for that, Adam. It was called like fuck. What was it?
I think Jam has a question while
Yeah.
you're thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, if you got to pause, I would say like we can do a variation on World's Worst right now, where it's like best bad movie, or it's
Okay.
best not that bad movie.
Not that
So
bad.
you know what's not so bad? My pick would be Vertigo.
You're picking a fucking Hitchcock?
No, I don't think it's a Hitchcock one. It's a VR type movie, but like it's like if VR escaped into the real world because like they're all digitally pieced together and killed and stuff.
Because Vertigo is the name of a Hitchcock film, and I was like, you better not be picking Hitchcock for not bad.
I think the movie I'm thinking of was The Haunting of the Bungalow of the Damned.
Just from the title, you can tell.
No, wait. It was Bachelor Party in the Bungalow of the Damned. That's what it was.
Even better.
See, I don't watch a whole lot of... One of the best, not terrible movies is After the Sunset, which is just Pierce Brosnan and Salma Hayek are con artists and have like done their job and escaped to like the Bahamas, but are being chased after by some FBI guy.
Okay.
Because he thinks they got away with like something incredibly valuable. Like more than just money.
Is it a unicorn?
Okay. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like some rare diamond or something.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I've got one. You seen the movie? A movie that's not that bad. Blue Valentine. I thought it had. No. I'm
worst movie ever.
Yes.
I'm gonna start keeping that on hand. That's
a movie that was not so bad. It was Waterworld.
Oh, I love Waterworld.
Right?
No, I
so
agree
good.
with that. It's not a good movie, but
it's so good.
It's entertaining. I actually like the movie, but I don't think it's a good movie by any means.
My other is Maid of Honor.
I was wrong. Vertigo's not my movie. Go ahead, Nina. Why try to find this movie?
Maid of Honor is like this player guy is like in love with his best friend, and she goes to Scotland and finds a Scottish duke or baron or something and brings him over. Yes, I know. I'm talking.
Oh, I was thinking The Decoy Bride when you said that.
I fell asleep during The Decoy Bride.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I think you missed out. I really liked that movie. I thought it was charming.
But so he has to be her maid of honor in order to get her to fall in love with her.
That sounds pretty damn good.
It's cheesy and weird, but it's great. I watch a lot of romantic comedies.
What is that? What do you pull
Waterworld.
You gotta talk. You have it on DVD? Shit, son.
Let me see what I have on DVD.
Oh, a film that has not been very well received, but I thought was actually alright, was Disney's John Carter.
Yeah, I never saw it.
I found it. Sorry.
See, I never saw that movie because I actually know a John Carter in real life, and he kind of ruined the mystique of that name.
Oh.
It's good.
I have Chasing Amy.
I love that movie.
Which is my favorite.
Does not belong on this list.
Yeah, that's like
that is
Kevin
a good
Smith's
movie.
best movie.
I'm glad that
I've never
everyone
seen
here
it.
thinks so, because
I've never seen it
for it all the time.
How have you never seen it? We're watching it tonight.
I know. You love that movie, and I've never seen it.
Mamma
I've lived
Mia.
here for 2 years, and you've never shown it to me.
I'll give you that one. That one's hit or miss for people.
I
Virtuosity.
didn't like Mamma Mia, and I love musicals.
Really? I actually liked it. Virtuosity was the movie. It's the movie is there's a serial killer in a video game who escapes into real life and starts body jumping.
That sounds ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it's actually fairly entertaining.
I feel like I've seen that.
Oh my god, I have it. I love this movie so much.
Yes! When they run into the aliens and the aliens just want autographs signed? Oh my goodness. I love that movie.
I actually like it too. It's
like, why do they have to go to like a military boot camp and they're doing like fucking PT in 6-inch platform shoes? Like
St. Elmo's Fire, which is meh. It's still good, but it's a meh for John Hughes.
So, Adam, I take it you haven't watched that Spice Girl movie or
No.
whatever?
Spice
No.
World.
Oh, this one was not
We're watching
bad,
it.
but it wasn't good.
Bewitched
What is
was
this?
alright.
Oh.
It had Kristen Chenoweth in it, so it was marginally better than it could have been.
How about Out Cold?
No, that was
Out
cool.
Cold is
I
good.
thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one where like a polar bear goes down and Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch it because it reminded me of North Bay when I was out in Calgary. So, and it's Casablanca, like it's a retelling of Casablanca. So.
This one's not bad. It's
Yeah.
Down with Love.
Down with Love is so good. Oh my goodness.
That's a good movie.
I
That's
really
one of
like
my,
that.
top
I used to watch it
10.
out cold because it was funny and AJ Cook was hot even in a snowsuit. I thought that was a good quality
The
thing.
remake
Man.
of The Stepford Wives.
I'm just saying, you put Ewan McGregor in any movie and it becomes amazing.
Oh yeah.
Except for Star Wars.
It becomes better.
Yeah.
Liam
I'll give you
Neeson
that.
and Ewan McGregor were in the first one. That one was. There's no excuse for Jar Jar
He could-
Binks, but as
he
long
couldn't
as you
save
cut
it.
Jar Jar Binks out, it could have been okay.
To be perfectly honest, I think that the partnership between Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor has sort of like the two key key ingredients for success. It's got a name, the first name Liam, and then Scottish heritage in there somewhere, you know?
Has anyone seen The Island?
Yes.
No.
It's
Wait,
Ewan
well,
McGregor
Scarlett
and
Johansson,
Scarlett
right?
Johansson, yeah.
Yes.
And they're all
So
clones?
good.
Is that the one where they're all
Yes.
clones?
And
Okay,
I
I've
also
seen
have
it,
this.
yeah.
Aww. All my stuff's digital. I can't show you. I've got that rack of DVDs somewhere.
I also have 2 copies of X-Men: The Last Stand for some reason.
I could show you my DVD collection, but there's no point because it's just Hairspray, Down with Love, Grease, and then all the High School Musical movies.
Actually, in my
I
carrier
watched
review, you
the
can
first
see
one
her.
of those, and I couldn't get into any more of them.
Really?
Yes.
Zac Efron.
Hey,
See,
Mia,
like, I think he's cute now, but back then I was just like,
See,
everyone
is
is crushing
is
on
it
this
weird
dude.
that I think he's less attractive now that he's a full adult?
He's got abs to die for, though.
Yeah, but now he has facial hair.
I see, the facial hair doesn't bother me.
I don't like it.
I like you, Nina.
Thank you.
Okay, to be fair, I dated a guy with a huge fucking beard, and I did not like it.
See,
Why'd you
I
date
really
him?
haven't.
Why did I date him? That's a question best left for when I have like 3 hours, maybe, to go into that.
You gonna
Um,
go break his face?
No, it's alright.
Well, it takes
I
your
mean, there's
lumberjack
better
accent,
things you could
so-
be doing with 3 hours, honestly.
There is, like, baking cookies or trimming my toenails.
Wasn't thinking
So
of that,
back-
but hey.
Back to bad movies that we like. I think I'm gonna get at least 2 people that agree with me on this. I know it. Mallrats.
I like
Yeah,
it.
that's not a bad movie at
Not a
all.
bad movie.
no, hold
Poorly
on.
received.
Oh,
Yeah, poorly received. Let's
It's
go with
not-
that.
It's not
Best
great.
Kevin
It doesn't.
Smith movie there is.
wait, which Kevin Smith film is the one in black and white?
Clerks.
Clerks.
Oh, that's the one I
Stupid
haven't seen.
one.
That would belong on this list for me because I love Clerks, but it's barely a movie, admittedly.
Clerks 2, I really like.
Yeah. Clerks 2 is awesome.
Clerks 2, I watched with like 9-year-olds.
I can't,
Really? That's
I
terrible.
can't get into Clerks. I don't know.
Both
Sorry.
my 2nd grade brother and my 4th grade sister have both seen Clerks 2 like 500 times.
There's a scene where someone has sex with a donkey.
Yep. I live in a very
Okay.
sex-positive house.
Is it weird that that makes me like the movie better? The fact that you made underage kids watch that?
I don't make them watch it. They sit there with me and watch it.
That's like my brother. He's 10 years older than me, and he used to make me watch all this shit. Like, I was like 5, and he had Fight Club on. He's like, oh, The next scene has somebody getting shot in the face. You should probably go check on dinner while that happens.
Wait, can I ask you again? I always get very confused about this. What's the age of consent over there?
It
The
depends
age
state
of
to state.
consent depends.
All
I
right.
think it's 14 in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada it's 14, but there's a weird law about it.
It depends.
Your parents have to consent when you're 14, and when you're 16, you can consent.
It
No,
depends on.
that's not.
It depends on which state you're in, and it depends on if you're gay or straight sometimes.
All right.
Really, I didn't know that.
Oh, you know what? That's correct, because it's not because sex is defined as intercourse in most law. So when you go to sodomy, that's a whole nother legal battle.
Well, because in some states that's illegal, right?
Yes, which they can't enforce.
Well, how are they
It
gonna
depends. Obviously, if we're talking about a situation with this, someone got caught butt fucking or something. And
They can't enforce it if you're in your own house or if you're in a private residence.
break in through the window? Like, we heard something suspicious.
you heard people screaming. What was that? That was in a
Either
movie,
we
I
owe you
swear
a
to
window
God.
or you're going to jail.
Like, obviously,
They just crash through the windows. Like, what are you doing?
They just bust in. Are you guys butt fucking in here?
like obviously,
Yeah. Oh no.
obviously,
no,
if
his
you're
back
doing it in a
was just
public
itchy.
place, like they can get you for that. But wow, this has gone downhill.
Yeah, the internet's gonna hate us if they watch this.
A small recovery, Nina. Do you remember how to view the comments and stuff, or is it just the question and answer thing?
Well, what I did was I literally had a comment section open on another tab.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cheating. You shouldn't have to do that.
I didn't care.
Okay,
And I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know what it is.
Okay, because I think Kiwi caught us. She put a tweet out about something with the hashtag sad face.
Oh no, we left. Oh.
But she should be at work or something. I don't know. She was at work last time we did one of these, and she was tweeting at us. Not to out her to her employers.
I don't think her employers care much right now.
Quite possibly. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to like the home page to see it.
Yeah.
I
You might want to turn your volume off real quick.
Yeah, I just fucked that up. I went to the video one.
Why can't I
Delay.
see?
So who listens to Night Vale radio?
That's what it's called. I went to look for it. I couldn't remember it.
I fucking love Night Vale, and I had heard all about it on Tumblr, and then my ex-boyfriend was like, "You need to listen to it, like right now." I was like, "Okay, I'll get on that. If I don't like it, I'm blaming it on you."
I don't really listen to music.
Night Vale is a podcast,
Yeah.
and it's like NPR with the Twilight Zone.
Like the show? I don't know what NPR
like-
is.
It's National Public Radio.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I
We have the fox and the moose.
I'm so used to talking to Americans who automatically just know what NPR is.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
But yeah, it's like a local news, and if you mixed local news radio with the Twilight Zone,
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
and every time they go to the weather, they play a song.
I'm just going to apologize to anyone who's actually watching this nonsense. I do not have a good handle on how to deal with the comment section.
Do you
And
need some help?
the ask the question thing, I don't think I'm going to enable that next time because that's just weird.
Yeah,
Like-
all we have is like, do you like
Russian, Japanese.
Well, it's Korean, but
Oh, sure.
Okay, just a second.
And I can't, like, I don't see comments. I see the questions that I can see.
Yes.
But, like, I actually got a notification for one of them by Meta Good. Hi, Meta. I don't know. Or Good Maro? I don't know. And I don't know who's stumbling across this if it's not other movie clubbers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't understand, like, why there
There
are
we
people
go.
from, like, Korea and stuff. Like, why are you watching this? What are you doing with
If
your
you were
life?
typing in Russian, in Cyrillic, I can't imagine that you understand what we're saying.
Also,
Yeah.
just know that we don't understand what you're typing.
Apparently,
Actually, I translated some of that.
Apparently,
One of
Handsome
them's-
and Took It Home were also in the comments.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why can't I no see?
Yeah, I can't see any comments either.
Just a second. I'll tweet it at you.
Hey, by the way, Cam, when
Yep.
did we start this, by the way?
Oh, I forgot to check. I've been meaning to try to pay attention. It's almost midnight here. We must have started...
There's the comment link. I just sent it to you on Twitter. It'll take a few seconds. There you go.
Why don't you just do it through chat? There is a chat system, Nina. That
Yes.
probably would have been better.
Well, I fucking use Twitter all the time, so it's just easier to go there.
I find Twitter so confusing.
I love Twitter.
Twitter's
And
a broken mess of a tool.
I love Twitter, and like the thing
I know.
was, for Tumblr, I was such a Tumblr fan, and then I got a Twitter, and I was like, I hate Twitter. I'm never gonna use this. I don't even know why I have this. And then it's a year later, and I'm like, I love Twitter. I couldn't be anywhere without Twitter.
I use Twitter with Instagram. That's like, and to talk to you guys.
I use Twitter to take selfies a lot of the time. I'm like, oh, selfie.
I just saw and took it on to Jenny's comment. She just woke up.
So apparently it's pretty late there.
We're in the
yeah.
we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, so
You're like, I haven't gone to sleep yet.
it's 6 for me, so it's 4 in the morning, almost 5.
It's 5 in the morning.
You're at
Yeah, I was
6
gonna say it's
o'clock?
almost 5.
No, it's 6 hours from me.
Oh,
Oh,
I
5
was
hours
gonna
from
say,
me.
where do you live?
No,
we're
I-
at midnight,
It's
so
11 here.
Yeah, it's midnight here.
But like my gay husband in North Ireland is 6 hours away, so that's how I know exactly what time it is over there. I'm like, oh, I know this.
So-
I've been doing this for a while.
Liam's
up.
just crazy.
We're gonna
Liam's
come
like,
up on
I
our
don't
3rd
need to sleep
anniversary.
ever.
No.
We're gonna come up on our 3rd anniversary this April.
Liam's just a good guy who loves us, and we can't hold that against him too much.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't love you guys.
Okay, so
Does that
I
mean
know,
we have to send you Valentines?
I know
Yes.
I'm not sending him shit. I'll
Jam
buy him stuff when he
watches-
comes here.
I know Jam watches Glee. Does anybody else?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That should have been on my guilty pleasures watch or whatever.
Did you watch the most recent episode? I haven't yet.
I'm not keeping current with it. I'm having enough trouble trying to manage to watch just the couple shows, and I'm having a lot of trouble watching the longer shows.
Yeah.
I don't know what my deal is. Like, I'm falling behind in Castle and Elementary. I missed like the first couple episodes, so I'm behind.
See, I don't watch Castle or Elementary.
Because you don't enjoy murder mysteries.
No, I
Oh.
actually do. I just
Well, then you've got conflicting habits. I'm sorry, I'm messing with you. But I haven't even been trying to keep up with Glee. Revolution I've been keeping up with, and Grimm I happened to catch it, and of course Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time is about the only one I'm keeping current with right now.
Adam, did you just hurt yourself?
A little, yeah.
What'd you do?
I just banged my elbow on the table. There is one thing that I did think we should discuss today, though.
Oh yeah.
Movie Club. should we sort of, or not movie club, but the hashtag WeAreMovieClub?
Yeah.
Should we sort of have maybe like a time limit that if the person that's tagged doesn't do it, maybe it goes to someone else?
Well, here's the thing with that. Like the original idea that I was had in it is that you contact the person ahead of time. You don't just blind tag them. So you contact them ahead of time. They agree that they're going to do it, or they tell you they can't, and you pick someone else. And so that way you have their pick, so you can promote them at the end of your video, and you can tell everybody what the next pick is.
Now, is it just a tag game, or is it everyone can get in on it?
It's everyone can get in on it, but the idea is that it's a traveling show. Like instead of like you go to Sourceside Nerd every week to check out what's happening on Movie Club.
What the hell is happening?
For We Are Movie Club, it's whoever's in charge that week is going to be the one who's promoting the next video. And the idea is that if everybody else responds afterwards to the video, then like maybe they'll know what the next one is, and they can be like, yeah, and now next week watch this. So
it's kind of like a 5 Awesome Girls type thing.
Sort of, yeah. So we can all promote each other and be a group. But we'll have to see how it goes. It may evolve, and I have a feeling it'll do that. It's something will change in the next 2 months.
It's a collab channel without the collab channel.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the hashtag's for.
Yeah.
I really do feel though that on a long enough timeline, eventually someone's not going to do it. You know,
yeah,
even if they said they're going to.
We just have to work around that.
Yeah. If someone actually fails, if I call Nina up or message her or whatever and be like, hey Nina, do you want to do We Are Movie Club next week? And she's like, yeah, we want to watch this. And then I film it and be like, yeah, go check out. I'm gonna tag Nina. She's decided we're gonna do this video. And then
that's something I want to talk about. Does it have to be a Netflix thing, or do we want to do
I'm not really against it, but it's part of this is I want to branch away because Red vs. Blue I'm promoting through YouTube.
Okay.
Because I'd rather I honestly would wish everyone would go and watch it on the official playlist so Rooster Teeth gets the views.
Yeah.
But I even included an annotation in the corner to another channel that has it as the entire thing as a movie.
Okay.
Because I think it's better to watch it that way. But if you find one on Hulu or Crunchyroll or Funimation, all the more too. Because if I get to pick again, I'll tell you right now, we're gonna do Sword Art Online on Crunchyroll. It's an anime.
Yeah. I used to be big into the anime, and then now I'm just it's something that eventually I want to get back into, but right now I'm just like, I don't have the time. I have so many movies to watch and books and.
The way you get into fandoms, I can't imagine you jumping into anime.
Yeah, and I'm one of those. I'm literally like that 13-year-old teenage girl, you know.
Why?
Who is just.
You are adorable, by the way.
They're just like, fuck up my popcorn.
What is it?
But yeah, I'm that 13-year-old teenage girl, you know, who is literally like, everything is the best thing ever, and like I don't get invested into things that aren't worth my time. But when I do find something, it's just like balls to the wall, I'm in.
Yeah, it's like cake to me. Like when you find something that's really worth your time, it's like I want all the cake, and I can't eat it all at once, so we're just gonna eat as much as we can until it's all gone and there's nothing left, and then we're gonna feel fat and sad.
Like, I found Divergent just on a whim, which was one of the last books I read.
Okay, yeah. I remember you posted
I loved it, and then I found Insurgent, and I loved that one even more, and now I have to wait for Allegiant, and I'm, like, super scared of finding anything that spoils it right now.
Now, I thought Tora was the happy, shiny, bubbly person, but I think if I was around you, I'd end up like just happy all the time by contact high.
Oh yeah.
If you were around me, you would not think I'm a happy, bubbly person all the time.
No, see, and like through your videos and through video chat, you seem like a super pleasant, bubbly, happy person, Tor. But I can see it. Like, I don't think there'd be that contact high for starters, and I can see you like going like dark places. Like, if you don't give me my drink, I'm gonna kick your ass, Adam.
No. It's if you don't give me that drink, I'm gonna whine so much.
Oh, cry. You'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, trust me, Tor and I are very much the same in that way. Like, don't touch my food. Don't touch my shit.
I remember when I tried that.
Hot chocolate. Just get me a hot chocolate.
If you
I've
don't
literally-
put this in for me, I'm gonna whine and whine and whine.
I've literally bit people who have tried to get my food.
Aye.
Like,
I've never bitten someone because of food.
and
Anyway.
You've never bit somebody?
No.
I've threatened to stab
That's
people in the
weird.
hand with a fork.
Okay. I hate to do this and move it to somewhere slightly dirty. The Ceratorix is like, I've never bitten anybody. Like,
There's no way.
Like Tor, I think Tor and I are on the same page. Like you get that weird urge when you get passionate, like
No,
and you just
that's different.
I'm not
That's
even
different.
talking about that.
Well,
I'm talking
okay.
about like my brother's locking me in a closet and then I bite their ankle when they finally open the door.
No, I'm talking about combat. No.
Okay, combat.
No biting.
Okay, no, yeah.
A
That's,
crime of in
you
passion,
do what you
that's
gotta
a different
do.
Story.
I don't know why you thought.
I've
that
never
was
fought
so
somebody,
weird
so I guess.
doing that.
Because I don't think of biting for combat. Like reasons to bite people, like kind of passionate stuff is the only thing that comes to mind. Like, well, no, I take that back. Like the last girl I dated, like I'd love bite her. Like I'd just be like, "Hey, how are you doing? Oh, you're so
Hunk.
sweet." I think I got a little mad.
My ex
Well,
was like that too.
anytime we watch a movie for Movie Club, if me and Adam watch it together, he bites the top of my head while I'm trying to watch the movie.
Fucking weird.
That's a little weird. I do that to the
It's not
cat.
just like one bite. He like gnaws on it like a zombie, and then like I look up and he pretends he wasn't doing it.
Zombie cat.
Liam looks completely disgusted.
No, not disgusted, just weirded out.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
My dog hates to get kisses. So like I will lay on him and kiss him. Just like yeah, I know you hate that. Yeah, I know you hate that, but guess what? I'm the fucking human here.
Yep, I'm gonna love you.
Let me love you.
My dog puts up with a lot of shit from me.
Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab her now. This is gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. Oh, look, it's just me and the two ladies. What's up, ladies?
Yeah.
Player.
I have a lot of dogs though.
No.
Currently we have 6 dogs in the house.
Oh, I'm jealous. I love dogs.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Me too. I'm just like, my puppies! They're all my puppies! It doesn't matter if they're old and, like, practically snarling and senile. They're all my puppies!
I don't know, I just have an instant connection to any dog I meet. You know?
Yeah.
You get that?
Oh, my arm. You.
I don't like many cats, but my ex-boyfriend had a cat that I absolutely adored. And we called him Cockblock Cat.
I wonder why.
Yeah, well, he got it for a very specific reason, and it wasn't the most adorable.
I caught this one terrorizing the bathroom, so I'm actually really glad I took a break there and closed the bathroom up. She was about to attack the mop.
Kitty!
I don't do it.
Mwah.
Just a second.
Can you hear that? Her growling? Ow. Be nice. See, she loves me. Mwah. You gonna hiss for him? The one time I want you to do it.
This has gotten weird, man.
Okay.
Not just with no, don't get offended. Not with your cat. I mean, just in general, talking about love, like biting people in a heated, passionate moment, and now.
No, I mean it doesn't have to be like super like
But-
seamy sex stuff, but
After bringing up that point, do you have to revise your statement that you've never bitten anybody?
Yeah.
but it's the same urge that like others get with babies, like that urge to eat your kid because they just smell so delicious and
I
cute.
genuinely just thought you meant like when like you couldn't like like what you said when you're fighting with your brothers or something like that, you bite their ankles to get free. No. If I can't get out of a situation like that, I deserve whatever's coming.
Where
to
did
me.
Adam go?
He's making popcorn because he's jealous of my popcorn.
Ah.
Oh, I thought he was making it for you.
Oh, I've got mine right here. He came out to tell me I had to put it in a bowl because the bag was too loud. And then he made his own.
Okay.
Yep, just went down the wrong tube.
Okay.
We've had a lot of Nina choking to death on this cast.
That is a frequent thing. I have a very bad cough that just never goes away.
Now, is it a cough or is it that you just
Oh,
fail into coughing?
my lungs suck at being lungs.
Oh yeah, we've had that conversation. Okay.
Yeah, and Zach Soren always comments on it in my videos when I'm like.
On you coughing?
No, when I'm like sniffling because I have allergies. Because that's part of the cough. Is
Oh, okay.
Allergies. Part of it is my lungs suck at being lungs. But he always likes to comment on it. I'm like, yeah, I live in Texas. Everyone has allergies here.
Really? I wouldn't think like Texas would be like a super allergy place.
The cedar is killer here.
Okay.
But I have mold that also is just like that does not jive with my system. So we've talked a lot about me.
You're not used to being the center of attention yet?
Oh, I am, and I like being the center of attention. It's just weird when there are like 5 other people in the chat.
Sorry, and I'm distracted. I'm doing different stuff.
We were all on here last time. You're the new person.
Oh, yeah.
See, and that is a question I had. Is when does doing these like become old? Like, how many times, how close together do we have to do them? Where we're like, you know what? I don't really want to chat with you.
I'd rather just sit alone at home tonight.
And,
don't say that. I don't want to chat with you.
The thing is,
I was
like,
joking.
I've legitimately come to like you guys as like people, and so like for me, it's never gonna be like unless there's something horribly egregious that one of you does.
It's kind of like we go for coffee. We'll go for coffee with these people for like 6 hours, just sitting at Tim Hortons. So it's kind of the same thing, except I'm in my pajamas, so it's way more comfy.
I'm
In
thinking
my
about
pajamas,
putting my
before I
pajamas
find
on.
out, so.
Yeah, I have a pants rule. I have to put on pants before we do this.
Well, I have pants on.
I'm thinking about exiting the screen real
Pajama
quick.
pants.
No, I'm saying like if I'm just sitting around my boxers or whatever, I've got to throw shorts on or something just in case.
You didn't have that rule for me when we
No,
started the chat last
that's
time.
why I have the rule. Because we started talking and I was like, you know what? Yeah, we need to make this a rule.
One of the interesting thing is since video is only filmed up to this, I never have to put pants on if I don't want to when I'm filming my videos.
Yeah, Liam and I discussed that. We don't have to put on pants when we film reviews.
I wore a kilt twice.
You cheat, man.
I feel really weird. Like, I have to be fully dressed and, like I have to have showered and everything before I'll make a video.
Yeah. I shower and brush my teeth before I, like...
You know what?
I put on perfume before I make a video.
Yeah.
The most I do now is like put on foundation
Same.
I'm like, make sure that all of the redness is gone from my skin.
I don't have any preparation in terms of how I look, because people don't pay attention to how I look. They pay attention to the accent, and that's it.
See,
So you think.
I had someone, because I reviewed Hooking Up, and I hadn't put on any makeup, and I kind of looked really lazy in that video, and someone was like, I like you better in this. I was like, that's great, but I'm not doing this for you.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what it comes down to, is you should be doing it for you, like you say. And I think I've had this discussion with people before. I like bare better a lot of times, like no makeup. Or at least really light makeup.
I'll put foundation on because it evens out my skin and it makes it look a lot better on camera.
And see, and there's a whole other thing for doing it for camera, because I know, like, when you start filming yourself, depending upon the lighting, you do look different.
Yeah. And it's a lot different now that I have lights in both directions.
Yeah, I actually went and grabbed my reading lamp from the other room and posted it up, like, right here. Because the first time when, I think it was just me, Adam, and Tor, like, I was sitting here and my light's in the middle of the room, so I was having, like, a dark side of the moon thing going on.
Yeah. And for the longest time, I would have the window open and the lights on the other side, and it would make the lighting really weird. Mm. And so when I changed my room around, because I changed tables, I gave my table to someone else, and so I got a shelf system. I put the other light on the other side, so now it's more even. It's still a little bit yellow, but
I need to improve the lighting for my whole video setup thing, because in my last review you might have noticed that it quickly descended to darkness. Like, it was sort of sunset during the start of my video, then it was just complete darkness by like halfway through.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go put on pajamas real quick. I'll be right back.
You're not gonna take us with you?
Wow.
I took you guys to the kitchen.
Do you like?
I'm willing to bet I'm going to be the first person to offend Nina, but just the same, okay, here's how my humor works. For anyone who's curious, is I don't think of things are funny. I don't think that I'm funny. I think of things that I find funny and then I share. Granted, it's not always appropriate or funny.
I appreciate that humor.
But like there, it was just like, wouldn't it be awful if someone asked us to go watch her change? And of course, I can't like get anyone else to do it. I've got to be the one. Why would you ask someone to do something that you weren't willing to do, right?
Well, it's okay because she didn't hear you anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that either, because I had actually put the screen down for the moment. So I thought I was asking her.
What?
Hey, no. Cam wasn't saying anything creepy about you.
Oh.
Just like,
I'm sure he wasn't.
See, when you phrase it like that, she won't believe.
What? I don't know what you mean, man.
That's right.
So what was going on? What was
we were discussing my humor, because I thought it would be funny. Like, how awful would it be if someone asked her to take the camera with her to go change?
I'm very lackadaisical about body things. Like, if YouTube wasn't like PG-13, I would have probably just left the door open.
Can we see the door?
Like Liam.
What?
Liam's getting naked.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Because
we haven't talked to him in a while.
Okay. I'll just take my pants off here. That's fine.
Well, Liam, your shoulders look very muscular today.
Thank you.
And welcome to the Movie Club Naked Hangout.
It's only me.
Okay.
It's only me.
See, I don't know if that would get all the views right there. Like, we're gonna have a Servatorix Naked Hangout.
Ouch.
No, just in general, I don't think any of the guys would warrant that. Well, you know what? I take that back. Probably Handsome Quacker would get a good lady following there.
What about Drifting Johnny? He used to do his
following.
videos with no shirt on.
He has a pretty good lady following too.
Cool. But yeah,
What about Adam?
Adam's a handsome man, but I just don't think any of the guys, or probably most of the guys put together, wouldn't get as many views as if like any of the ladies said that they were going to do a naked hangout. And we just got the 1 hour warning for our termination.
So yeah, we've been on here for 3 hours then.
Okay.
What?
And that was the agreed upon like limit for these things last time I think we were talking.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to keep going just to keep going?
Well.
I mean, we've had a pretty good conversation. I don't.
Yeah, it's been
I mean,
great.
it can go either way for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good either way. I think Liam's our determinant because he's the one that's up the latest.
He's the one that it's like morning there right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
morning.
People are leaving for work right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
5:15.
We'll give you 20 to go make yourself some breakfast.
You just better have some bacon.
Yeah, I'll bring some of that
Gonna
Scottish.
have some Scotch eggs.
This is going to be
Hey,
interesting to do Project for Awesome this year.
Oh, talk a little bit about that, Nina, real quick.
So Project for Awesome is on the 17th and 18th in December, and it's a YouTube-wide project of people promoting charities that they really like, and like all of the money, all of the comments on those videos raise a penny towards charity. And so it's a really great project, and they highlight some really great charities during the live stream, and there's always people on. A lot of the British ones are on at like 11 to 3 my time.
So that's kind of weird. 'Cause
Well,
that would mean it'd be like 4 in the morning to 7.
okay, well maybe not then. Maybe I'm just being a crazy person. When
Well, if it's
people,
live, I mean, if it's posted up later, that makes more sense.
But Alex Day and John Green and Hank Green and Charlie and Haley G. Hoover and all of these great people just do live streams for 48 hours and just try to make as much money for charity as possible. And it's really cool. I supported Tab for a Cause last year, and The Star Won't Go Out.
That's really I'm failing with the word, but it's admirable to do that. I've never participated in that, and I've never really given a thought like how to get in on it. It's just kind of been a thing that happens to me.
Like, I'm probably gonna write something, and it's probably not gonna be very good, but it's gonna be like I'm gonna put it on Gumroad for like $5 or more. Like, if you want to donate more, you can donate more, and half of that will go to Offices of Letters and Light, and then half I will keep for myself.
Okay, and that's fair. By all means.
And I'm going to be transparent about that in the video. Like, that this is where it's going to go.
And I really appreciate stuff like that, because a lot of people want to be cagey about it, and I don't see the point. I guess real quick before we actually do sign-offs, does anyone else have like big projects they want to promote coming up, or other than their normal stuff?
No, I'm always thinking about projects, but as long as no one else has a project, yeah, basically the big thing for me is Project for Awesome.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a big thing. That's always like a big thing when it comes around. Okay, I guess we can wrap this up. Let's go ahead and do sign-offs. I can't tell. Are we all in the same order down in the screen? I keep meaning to ask that.
For
Like,
me, it's Jam, Adam, Liam, Tor, me.
Okay, so you
Mine's
guys are in the same order. I've got Adam, Liam, Tor, and Nina. Adam, if you want to start us off.
Well, My name's Adam. I'm at Junk Drawer Videos. Junk Drawer Videos on Twitter. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. My name's Liam. I am Servatorix on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So check those out if you want or not. I don't know.
Tor?
I'm Tor. You can find me at Tor's Times on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr.
I am Nina. I'm Vlogged Life Nina on YouTube, Pirate Queen Nina on Tumblr, DFTBA Darling on Instagram and Twitter.
And I am Kamurai. You can find me on Jam on Toast 528 on YouTube. That's where I do movie reviews. All these fine people here do movie reviews with me every week with SourceFed Nerd, and of course now we're doing the hashtag WeAreMovieClub. I also have a personal channel, HTKB, that doesn't really have a lot on it, but Gaming Division 528, I'm hoping to get some more videos on there this week, so by all means go and check those out and see if you like me. It's very similar to my movie reviews when it comes down to it. But if no one else has anything special to say, I think that's it for tonight, and we can kill the broadcast. Thanks everyone who's watching at home, and thanks for all the great videos, guys.
Bye.